Okay, cool.
Okay.
What's your background? I want to see.
Check us out.
I want to see your background.
You are
What's your background?
What is it again? Victory and defeat?
good to go.
And spell it out.
Yeah.
That's my phone ringing.
That's
with
a
the
beautiful
generic
ring.
ringtone.
I like them.
It reminds me of The Sims. Hi, Mom.
Mom.
What do you want?
Hi, Mrs. Imbro. You're live on Twitch.
Yeah.
It's funny. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Jelly beans, stay away from the microphone.
If I remember, I will. If I remember to remind you to tell
Hello,
me
crotch
something.
dog.
Okay. What?
Fine. Would you like your spots?
I need you.
What does that mean? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. I know, I said
Lisa
bye.
Frank pencil.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Okay, bye.
Bye.
My mom says hi to everybody.
Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Oh. Are you looking all constipated on the stream because it's up tiny and in one corner?
It's just because my face cam is the only thing that's up.
Huh.
I am constipated in
gotcha.
general, okay?
Does it usually have a light when it's on?
Oh.
You're all rolled around in the middle.
Oh! Crotches smell. No, he didn't do any crotch smelling.
Yeah, if he goes
It's
for
weird.
the crush, you please.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
I will. I don't.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Great grips. That's what she said.
It's not black, but it's kind of a
The GURPS.
The grips.
You've got it to work before on this, right?
Yeah.
Pencils? Pencils?
Have you eaten?
Yeah. Steak, equals leftover.
Weird.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
Can we take this too?
Whoa, Trevor?
Damn, Trevor.
Won't do it anymore.
Excuse you.
Skittles. Oh my god.
Man, if that's what it sounds like when I fart, I need to see a doctor.
Your chair must be black after that.
There is a hole in it.
No.
There we go. I don't know why it took so damn long for
You
it to
did
pop up, but hey, it did the thing it was supposed to do.
It has been done.
So I was just like, why is this taking so long?
Tommy, use crawl.
Tonight.
Done.
Nothing
Look how nice the stream looks.
That was graceful as fuck, Tommy.
The atmosphere.
That's all he knows is
I
grace.
legitimately just realized
And
that
being
you.
full.
Yep.
Beauty and
I legit
grace.
just realized that you
Miss
went underneath the
United
table
States.
again.
Yep.
I love you.
Love me too.
He has a stealth technique.
It's good.
Called ice magic.
Ice beam.
So I got
Oh.
a chocolate mocha instead of a white chocolate mocha, and it's really good.
Yeah. So
You don't
this
like
is
it?
what it looks like when it's on.
I don't like Starbucks because I know what goes into it. Because I used to work at
I
Starbucks.
don't like that type of chocolate.
I don't like the
either.
chocolate.
Is it just like a powder chocolate?
Then again, the white chocolate's not really even white chocolate.
Somebody
so
told me,
How does
Tom,
that? What is it?
that if you put
They
in
don't just
milk
put white
chocolate,
chocolate.
it's pretty much just like snot.
Mm,
What?
mhm.
you told me that you
Makes
can.
sense.
I can put the milk chocolate into a mocha, and that's good.
Yeah.
Milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate, chocolate.
Chilled mocklet.
Because they have like a dark chocolate that's bitter. I don't like it.
I don't.
Yeah, like it's weird. Like I like this, but I don't
What?
know why.
Because
I
it's
was
chocolate and you're a
laughing
woman.
myself. I was obviously playing with my own mustache.
You know,
and I
actually,
looked
that's a
back
really
at
good
the
point.
screen, see between it.
I know, I'm a
I was like,
psychologist. I mean,
Uh-oh.
HIPAA law.
He revealed something
Hippo
about
law.
himself on screen.
Hippocampus. Hypothalamus law.
My head hurts.
Aquamans?
Legitimens.
Legitimate? Is that what you just said?
Legitimens. It's a very culture spell.
I'm pretty happy with, it's
So
at like
I
just
mean,
the right level.
She's washing dishes as well, but
True.
We're supposed
Makes
to
me
not
wonder
shake
how-
candy in front of that.
What?
You know, it doesn't. I mean, it seems like
So I've already done it.
when it goes in the yellow, does it
Get it
get
out of my
too loud?
system.
No.
Oh, okay.
Even if it goes into the red, it doesn't mean it's too loud. It just it only means
There's
or
a lot of sounds
if
going
it
on.
goes beyond red, that's when it's
Where's
bad.
my paper?
if it enters blue,
If it enters a state
my
of white.
paper?
Katie, your phone is really loud.
I don't know what to do.
No.
I don't know what
Thank
to
you.
do.
Oh my god.
What's a phone?
What do I do? Here, I'll silence it so I don't have that Sims music playing.
Cell phones. Yeah.
It's funny, like my phone, my ringtone sound reminds me of The
Hi.
Sims every time it goes off. It's so funny.
I had a hard day at work.
Me too.
Oh, Tommy.
Took everything I had not to get shit-faced drunk when I got home.
Yeah, I kind of wish I had alcohol.
I had
Serious.
I had a really hard time at work because I wasn't there.
There's a dice.
That's
in
a
there,
problem.
chair. There's two. There's two. They rolled off my boots.
I also
and they
tried
went
desperately
flying
to
over there.
describe to Dallas
Sorry.
that I was
So you're
having
telling
an
me these are your
issue,
boob dice?
and I failed.
You're kindly letting me borrow because I forgot.
What about Dallas?
Oh, I said I tried desperately to describe to him that I did the category count yesterday, but I didn't finish it. And he was like, "There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know what you're talking about." And I'm wondering if it actually saved after the computer's turned off, and maybe they don't.
We are streaming. Just
Oh.
to let everyone know.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I mean,
The computer at work's just like, she tried.
I didn't know if you wanted to actually talk about that.
Oh,
or
no, I
not,
don't
So
mind.
okay, cool.
But if I was talking shit about someone, I would.
Fuck you, that particular person.
Because I just want to make sure that when I talk shit, no one else hears except for the people that I want. to hear.
Exactly. I can only talk shit when I know the person I'm talking shit about is not listening.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
Tommy.
right here, dude.
Oh,
Like
I'm
that.
right here.
One person that we
man,
knew.
you were like stealth or something because I didn't even notice.
It's the ice magic.
Oh.
For the people you want to talk crap about.
Like. Smell.
Frick.
Don't stab me in the back with an ice cube.
Hey, you.
Hey.
I mean an icicle, because you can't really stab with an
there on
ice cube.
your.
I'm talking to my boy, okay?
Oh, I'm
oh
sorry.
My God.
Have you heard of a game? Have you heard of a game called Kingdom Come Deliverance that's coming out?
I have not.
Look
He
it
would
up.
love it.
Look it up.
Oh
Is
my
it
god.
Superman related?
It's coming out in like 10 days.
Dude. I didn't even think about that. He would really
Right,
like that
I
game.
specifically had my drink vendor come in today. They're like, "Did you get Monster Hunter yet?" And I was like, "No, fuck you. I want to get it."
Drink,
Goddamn it.
Trevor, if
What's
you don't
it
do
about?
Monster Hunter, Kingdom Come, you'll actually really like because it follows actual like medieval history
Oh.
in a way, but there's no magic. It's like playing Witcher without the magic. No magic. Looks
Oh, the
really
damn
good.
tree.
Yeah.
You play as
What was it again? The full title?
Yo,
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
That would be weird.
you're the son
Stop
of a
it.
blacksmith?
What? It's not the one I thought. Alright.
You know what I want?
And there's a lot of different outcomes and stuff too.
You know what I want is to play a Game of Thrones game that you can like play like as an RPG, not just like a Telltale game. Where it's like I make choices. I want like a
I played the very first one they ever came out with and it was kind of meh.
yeah.
But there's more.
Empire, huh?
It's such good potential for an RPG. Come
What'd you say, Trevor?
Holy Roman Empire, huh?
Oh yeah.
It's in bulimia or not bulimia. Bulimia. It's in the Bohemian Empire.
In
Bohemian.
anorexia.
And the Queen, Erexia. Anorexia.
Now whenever I hear that word, it's going to be associated with queens. Somebody who is a queen. Erexia.
Couple of queens.
Erexia?
I'm hungry, okay? I'm low blood sugar and I'm bad.
Here, have a milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate. Thank
Found
you.
it in your house.
What the fuck?
Alrighty, guys. Dun, dun, dun.
Done. Cool.
3, 2,
Oh.
1. Hey! That was was huge.
It was so powerful.
Fantastic.
I could feel it in my bones.
Alright. Welcome to episode 3 of the Diablo Campaign Victory and Defeat. Sorry about last week, we took a little break, but this week we are... all systems go. Awesome. Also, we have Trevor. Big is back in our party for this week.
Welcome back, Big.
Yes, welcome back.
Give him a big welcome back.
And,
How big?
and let's see here. I wanted to do like a fake commercial. So let's see here.
Nuka-Cola, non-existent in this world.
BPA
Beautiful.
free.
Thank you.
If you do not buy it, we will have a falling out.
Yes.
Uh,
All right. This video is sponsored by Nuka-Cola.
Copyright. Please don't sue us.
It's fine. We can say Nuka-Cola.
Todd Howard just busts down my door. What the fuck you say?
What?
Did you just say
He starts taking all your stuff. I need this to
Nuka-Cola?
scrap.
Oh my God.
Just don't say buff out. Shit.
Oh no.
Oh. It buffs you out, man.
Or jet. Oh god.
Psycho.
Really? I can't
Oh,
say
yeah.
that. Alright, so anyone want to catch a Big up to speed?
The party finds themselves in a market.
No.
Fuck you, Bobby.
Damn it, I'm not DM anymore.
No. You guys aren't in the market currently.
It's not funny anymore.
So we were going to the cave thing, and we were worried because we're worried that we're too low of a level because we were warned that we were too low of a level for another area.
That was so funny.
The game warned us.
And then, the game warned us earlier.
Just
at
the
that
NPC going like, no. Just no. And we're like, alright.
I have a feeling it was in the kindness of the DM in a way, but I could be wrong. Maybe it wasn't.
I will actually break the fourth wall just a smidge here. It's
Oh.
actually like that in the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
It is a character in the game, and that character says, the wilderness beyond is dangerous, basically.
Do they fall in love with my satyr character in the game too?
There aren't any satyrs in the character, so no.
Okay, so actually, this brings up a question that I did want to ask.
Yeah.
Satyr lore in this game, even though satyrs aren't in Diablo. Bear with me here.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, depending on which mythology you're looking at,
Hmm.
satyrs actually have a power to talk to animals.
Yeah.
I imagine that's not a power I'm going to be able to have in this game.
No.
Okay.
I actually gave that as a different racial bonus for dryads.
You did. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
So if you want to be able to talk to animals, please reroll a character and lose your 480 experience.
I'm a dryad.
I'm suddenly a tree.
Oh yeah, we're still not level 2.
Well, you know,
In fact, I'm not even a level because I didn't put a level in. I'm not a
20
level.
XP away.
I'm level infinite.
I'm level non.
Are you also Bioshock
Yes.
Infinite?
Oh snap!
He got me. Got him.
Got him.
So specifically, it is now like around the late morning, early afternoon, so around noon, and you guys are looking at the mound that is, a couple hundred feet away. You got tall grass, and previously you heard scuttlings in the grass that gave you the heebie-jeebies, and you were unsure if you guys wanted to actually cross the grass.
And we're under the impression that this mound is like somehow really close to or tied to the cave we're supposed to be entering. The scuttling, I had the idea of setting the grass on fire to just burn everything that's in the grass, and Jeff basically said, nah. So I didn't do that. And we were waiting to engage the scuttling until you joined us. So welcome, Big. Did you enjoy your urination against the tree? That took a whole session.
Did you defeat the
I
tree?
want to get there. I really drank a lot of that stew.
Absolutely. There was like no solids in the stew.
That
either,
was
just
a
all
very
liquid.
liquidy stew.
Very, very wet.
Did you do a number 2 in like a humongous
How
More
far
pit?
broth
was this
than
mound
stew.
thing from the camp?
What's up?
Like, how far did the party travel to get to this mound thing?
A few
From the
miles,
camp.
right?
Not too terribly long. Yeah, it was like within 2 miles or so, I'd say.
A few rolls.
I just totally headcanon that I was doing my own thing for a while, and everybody's like, how should we go in here? And all of a sudden I'm just standing there just going big, and everybody's like, Jesus Christ.
So you guys realize that the alarming part about Akara's concern for this so-called den of evil that she called it you begin to understand her concern with how alarmingly close it is to the encampment. Like, if there was anything in there, I mean, it's less than 2 miles away. Like, it's that close.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Scary. Why would you put a camp so close to it, huh?
They were unaware of it when they opened their camp.
They should move. They should move.
All right, guys, pack up this whole encampment.
That's
I
what I
just
do.
kind of want to start walking through the grass blithely, just
I mean, in all honesty,
they're gonna
if he
hear
actually
him.
if he actually starts to just charge forward, I'm gonna be right behind him because I was waiting for a human shield.
I grab onto
my
his.
ass. I'm gonna walk nonchalantly with balls of steel.
I grab onto his shirt and I let him pull me along. I don't even use my legs.
I don't even have a I don't have a shirt.
Or maybe if he's just wearing a loincloth.
Pheasant Princess Bride carrying everybody up the fucking cliff.
I do want to point out this time that I have a max 20 HP pool, but I'm down to 17 right now. just to say, don't heal me. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Not my job.
I know, less pressure on you this time. But now you have to pass every single
Yes,
death roll.
Trevor.
Shit.
Did I heal in my nonchalant time away?
You said yes. Yeah, you said yes last time.
I didn't remember.
Well, no, you weren't there for it, but we asked him, like, is Big gonna be like that? And he's like, no.
It's gonna be bad.
You did die in the last session, by the way.
Also,
Reroll
he
your
took-
character.
One MP
Yeah,
left.
I was like, he had very-
It was fun.
He was very minorly wounded in that battle.
If you die, can you re-roll the exact same character?
If you want.
Because I'm gonna.
It's a twin.
but I don't have an eye.
I was cloned before I died, so I had another one.
However, I will say that I won't let you make like the same backstory because that character died in this universe.
Shoot.
So I mean, you could have like
So
the
you
same
can't kill your
class
parents.
and stuff, but
You can kill your siblings.
you can't
Oh, okay.
re-kill them.
Fine, I'll just
so
be
to
the
speak.
town drunk then.
I'll just
There you
kill
go.
somebody else's parents.
Neighbors.
Yeah, the neighbors.
Just pick another samurai movie plot. Fine.
Alright, so I literally start walking through the grass, BT dubs.
I follow.
I follow gingerly.
I also
Ditto.
add ice armor to Big to help protect him.
Ice armor.
And
Yeah.
I feel nothing. The cold is where I
Well,
live.
you feel nothing because he doesn't have an ice armor to grant you.
Exactly.
Oh,
Uh,
I was gonna ask, how do you apply that? Do you blow gently all over him?
Dump a bucket of water.
man, that would take a
cast
while.
ice.
You'd probably pass out before you could.
Especially with him being a half giant, just like, you're so huge.
I was gonna really phrase that wrong. I was gonna say it was gonna take you a while
He's
to blow
so
on
big.
him, and then he's too
You did
big.
at least put a preposition in there.
Uh,
Oh my god.
what does Big see?
Blowing on and blowing are very different things.
Big, as you trudge forward nonchalantly, as you said, you see that the grass is fairly tall. It came up pretty high for the rest of the party, but to you, it's just barely above your
It's
knees.
just grass.
It's just grass to you.
It's really
Yeah.
big.
It's like an unmowed lawn to you. And you're able to clearly see, although they're deep in the grass, but you can tell what the scuttling was, and you recognize them as the quill beasts.
I knew it.
From
I
the,
knew it.
I don't like
Oh, did you?
these.
Yes, I did.
Quill beasts from the first battle just outside of the encampments. And the quill beasts, just for a little reminder, were the things that the archers were attacking that were using poisonous thorns.
That we got the thorns from, yeah.
You cannot tell exactly how many. You're only able to see a couple that are nearby. So there are... I don't see how many are actually nearby. Oh, 4. There are 4 nearby you. So if you were to engage them, you'd be able to get there this turn. However, they are very aware of your presence, being a 9-foot some odd thing just trudging through the grass.
That was going to be my
So
next question.
they
It's like,
are-
can they see
There are
him?
many words he doesn't know. Subtlety is among them.
yeah,
Hurry,
they're
crouch!
so they're very
Bend
aware.
over.
Very aware of this half giant trudging through, and they get their spines out and ready, and you are aware that there are more scuttlings further out.
They die.
I'm ready for battle.
I sneak.
I'm having such a hard time hearing Trevor. and I know his volume is at max.
Yeah.
Is your mic sensitivity all the way up on your
Because
computer?
we're at full
Fucking
here.
fine, dude. I've never messed with it. 2
Trevor,
seconds.
turn your voice up.
Yeah. For once in your life, Trevor, talk louder.
Hi.
I rolled an 11 for sneaking.
Activated sneak. Actually, I don't really have to roll for that because 1, they're very distracted by Big, and 2, you have grass at your advantage and you're short, so you're very definitely sneaking.
Can I see them? No, I can't.
My whiskers
I'm looking
twitching.
in a completely the opposite direction.
You're looking at Big's butt.
Wow.
Big's big butt.
I'm suddenly gay.
Yeah.
Very muscular.
Hmm.
More muscle
See, even
than
that I
butt.
could barely hear.
Yeah, you are quiet.
I actually don't know anything about the fucking mic
Well,
on
you
my
know,
computer, so bear with me.
When it comes to I almost said Smite. When it comes to Skype, when somebody else is talking over a person on Skype, it lowers their volume. So I wonder if it's just doing that to like a constant sound.
I don't know.
Should I place the mic
just
on
you
here?
know, dick around in the mic settings
Yeah.
for a little while.
So
Don't
we don't have, like, a
focus
little
on it
speaker.
too hard. I mean, if we need you to repeat yourself, then we'll just have you repeat.
Do you think this is picking them up at
Speaking
least?
of,
This
is
what I was
super
asking
sensitive.
before-
That is a
yeah.
great
okay.
mic.
Cool.
What did you say, Trevor?
What I was asking before is where is everybody compared to me? Because I just want to do a kind of thing where I'm like, man, bad guys, man.
Soul is holding on to you and not using her legs, and
I'm behind him
and
staring
Zen
at his
is,
anus.
is behind you, but
I'm sneaking
I had to
somewhere.
conserve
she's
energy.
sneaking
Just
a little
kind
bit
of-
further back.
I had to conserve my energy.
Because
I
I'm slower
apologize.
when I sneak. Like,
Yes.
I let go just in case
exactly
Big
what you
decides to
look
do
like, too.
anything crazy.
So if you want, you can move at a slower pace so that so that Toshi can keep up with you, or you can engage the quill beasts. And I am giving you initiative because you have a sight of them. However, keep in mind the quill beasts are ranged, so it is likely that if you engage them, they will get an attack off before you get there.
You could throw like a rock at them and make sure they like come after us first if we stay far enough away, and then LOS them behind a tree so they have to go around, meaning they have to come closer.
That
I
was
miss
oddly
being able
specific.
to levitate rocks. That was really fun. I wish I did that more.
That's what I did in World of Warcraft. If an enemy was too far, just hide behind a tree, and they all come running at you.
Yeah,
It works. It works.
it works, man.
It works.
Speaking of, Jeff, is there anything nearby that I could use as a hurling projectile?
Give me a
Hurling.
d20.
A log.
That is an 8.
A foreboding log.
Aside
Right,
from
Skaven.
just
Throw this-
moist.
Hey.
Aside from just moist soil from the cold morning air, and
Dude.
yeah, aside from that, there's not really much except for Squish. I believe your club is named. You can throw Squish if you want.
But remember what happens when you throw. It might not come back.
Yeah,
Um,
you can throw party
I
members.
want to turn around and look at shit. Tell me, what the hell's the name of your character again? I'm sorry.
Zen.
Zen. I knew it was something short. I want to look at Zen and just go, man, and point to the quill beasts.
Thank you.
Mm,
That allows me
there
to see
you go.
them. Thank you.
You are suddenly aware of the quill beast, the one that's closest that he pointed at, and you, despite having very bad vision of it, you are able to cast.
I'm a reactionary character, so I'm just going to instantly go like, oh shit! Immediately ice, so...
Okay.
Ice. 15. Not a crit.
Oh my god.
What am I going to do?
Roll damage.
Oh, God. Can I?
Yes.
How do I do that? 4. And 4. 8 plus
Is that what
2
these dice are
plus
for?
5. 15. Ice damage. And slow?
It's definitely slowed, and you said it did 15.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. 16, because I have 6 magic.
Ooh. Well, your 16 killed it outright.
Oh.
No.
Congratulations.
See, the more of this kind of behavior, like the reinforcement, I'm just going to think that reacting is actually a good thing. So this might prove to be bad in the future.
Oh, no.
But this is
Oh,
just
it
who I
turns
am
out the
now.
quill beast that he thought was a quill beast that he pointed at was a small child
Uh-oh.
in the grass, and you blew him up with ice.
Oh my god.
And it's very
Oh god, a
bloody
monster.
and awful.
I'll just be like Peter.
Ugh,
I'll be
my
like
phone
The other side was a
died.
halfling.
I'll be like Peter Griffin and just like grab a bed and like scoot it over the body. Be all like, no, I didn't.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, so you killed that quill rat like a little bitch that it is.
Yeah.
Big. Yes. Go ahead.
Just a random question. Do you allow for holding of actions when it's not your turn?
Yes.
Then I would like to hold my action.
Bag of holding.
If the things come near us, as soon as they get within charge range, I'm a charger.
Okay.
Immature.
So basically, you're just gonna like slowly
I'm
like.
holding off for them to start coming at us first, and then just boom as soon as they get close.
You got it. When you are sneaking, you're advancing, I imagine, or are you going to stay behind Big?
Literally the huge shield.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Sorry.
You are the sneaking one.
I have like
Yes.
this is like a
That's
bigger
your hood of
than I
sneaking.
remember.
They're sneaking.
Yes.
I think I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Keep going.
Which was
toward them.
sneaking.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
And then you're going at them like.
But slowly.
Okay. Got it.
She has a range attack, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I can't do anything yet. So
Divine
She's also,
Presence
like-
does not hurt them.
She's also like the slowest in the party, so it's like I just work my way.
Well,
Yes.
I was the slowest one in the
No, you are the fastest one in the party.
But sneaking, you
Just not when you're
Yeah.
sneaking.
You just move slowly while you're sneaking.
I am. I don't know what I want to do.
I am.
I have so many options. I could either
Sam.
mage armor, I could heal or cure. I mean, there's so many options.
They're going to be attacking me because I just killed one of their
I'll
brethren.
throw mage armor.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be cool for a little bit.
Ha!
I'll be right back.
14.
Success.
And 1d6.
Yes.
That is a d6. A 1.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So that's 1d6 plus half of my magic, which is 3, right? Because it's 5.
Yes.
So you get a shield
Four.
of 4.
What?
Now we're talking.
Wow.
4. That doesn't sound right.
She rolled a 1
And
on
1
the D6.
defense.
You get 1 defense. She rolled a 1, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
Plus half magic.
then sucks.
I know. That was a bad roll.
We are
I mean,
still
hey.
level 1, to be fair.
Supportive of your friends.
I'm just saying that
Hey,
that was
at
wow.
least it gives me more incentive to put more points into my magic next time.
There you go. Yeah. All right. So you have a shield of 4, and you have +1 defense.
Good luck, Tommy.
Harsh.
I feel this magical armor enclosed around my body. I'm just like, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Magical Iceman, may I have some paper?
Yeah.
Iceman.
Thank you, Mr. Magical
I don't have.
Iceman.
I don't have my drawing paper. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
The 3 quill rats are suddenly aware of Zen's existence.
Oh no! How did they?
And they go,
become
"Oh, you're
aware?"
here."
Holy crap, they just blew up our friend.
But they know that their abilities will be futile because he has a shield of 4.
Resistance is
All 3 of them
futile.
attack Zen with poisonous thorns.
No! Ow! Ow!
And that was a miss.
I interpret what they were saying because I'm a satyr, so I can understand what they're saying.
Of course.
And I'm just like, hey, I didn't actually blow him up. He's not exploded. He's frozen. He's a husk. So okay, stop attacking me, please.
The first one was a miss.
Okay, the first one that missed, I'm just like, you suck.
I wasn't even moving, bro.
That was my minor action.
Bro, I
Saying
only
you suck.
had.
He's
I
literally
didn't even
using
have that
taunt.
much defense.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, wow. You take 5.
These
You take
broken
9
wings.
poison damage
Okay.
from the 2 attacks. So
That's rough.
so your
5.
shield's gone, so you take 5, and then you're going to take 9 at the end of your next turn.
Yeah.
That's rough.
That is rough. That was actually quite a bit of damage for their attacks.
But you actually took 4 damage, technically,
The-
for now, right?
No, 5.
Also,
Because he had a shield of 4.
But he has fairy.
exactly.
Oh!
Oh.
I love that you
actually-
remember that.
That actually
Yeah.
matters quite a bit because it was 2 separate attacks.
Exactly.
So,
Oh,
you,
2 separate attacks?
Oh, shit, that's
yeah.
right.
So,
Only 3 damage.
there you go.
That's really nice.
Thank
big
you for
hit.
your honesty.
Yes.
A big
And
hit
then
became
on
a
your
small
next
hit.
turn, it will only be 7 damage.
I named my rope Ropey.
Good job.
I thought I'm gonna use Ropey right now. Just...
You hear, I'm going to say Zen and Big hear one of these scuttlings in the distance get much closer.
Oh.
Yes.
As in, this is something else in addition to what we're fighting?
Yes.
Oh, no!
Big, use your eyes.
It is now player phase. And you are the fastest or have initiative, Jenny. So you are able to go now.
Am I close enough to anything? Or
They kept their distance. So you can close in on them.
Yes.
Which...
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I will do this. Quiet like.
Okay.
Do I need to roll?
Yes. I need to see how quickly you progress.
Use a marching band while you snuck.
You will not be able to backstab one of them this turn. But you can exit sneak and attack them if you would like.
No. I do not have a lot of health.
Okay.
Just in general.
You're getting into that stabby
believe you.
position. I believe Big
I'm
would be
fine. I'm
next.
full health, but
Big, you've been holding your
Full
action,
health.
so actually I should have given you initiative, but I mean, I kind of imagine you guys going at the same time because you're holding an action.
It's not really going to change what I was going to do.
Yeah. So you saw that the quill beasts kept their distance and were shooting thorns. So you're like, well, shit.
gotcha.
Are they within charge distance?
Yes, because you've been holding your action now, so you'll be able to cross more distance this turn.
Cool. Then that is what I do.
Sounds
I would like to
delicious.
use charge and attack. I guess whichever
Awesome
one's
fried.
closest is fine for me.
The
You
one
got
that
it.
dealt me the most damage.
The one that would be closest to you would be the one that missed, actually.
Shit.
That's okay with me.
Okay. You're like, you suck.
Dude.
Right?
Bro,
Go ahead and roll for your charge.
Yeah.
Avenge me, bro.
Alright.
don't tase me, bro.
Fuck, shit, damn, crap, hell. Okay. That is... Wow. Really?
Yes.
7.
A 7 for your attack roll.
5 plus 2, because
Well,
it's just your roll plus
You
dex.
get hit, because these guys are weak as hell. So, go ahead and roll your damage.
Aye. So that's 4 plus 4 damage for charge is 8 plus an additional 5 between strength and dex is 13.
You beam that bastard right in its stupid quill beast head and kill it.
Sweet.
You squish its head.
Good job,
Ah.
Big.
Squishy.
Squishies.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I just imagine that it kind of gets stuck to the club and I lift it up and the body goes pew, flying behind me.
Yeah. Very nice. Good imagery. As you squish its head, you realize that the scuttling that was getting closer is now almost immediately next to you, and you see yet another quill beast has entered the battle.
Oh, okay.
I yell at it.
Is it bigger than the other ones?
So now we're fighting 3.
We're fighting 3 again, yes. When you yell at it, do you mean to taunt or just yelling in general?
Just yelling at it.
Is
Dickhead.
it big or is it big?
You're ugly.
I am not going to taunt just yet. I'm going to see if I can who they target. And if they target Zen again, I would like to taunt, because that's an instant, right?
Yes.
Then yeah, if I notice them targeting Zen, then I will taunt.
Alright. Zen.
Kitsui's really funny.
Yeah? Oh, it's happened quite a bit.
Use Kitsui.
It's straight mountain on it. Dude. Well done. Well done, Kitsui. This is fantastic.
Okay, so,
Sorry.
I cast ice on the motherfucker that dealt me the most damage.
Okay.
I know exactly which one, because I'm just like, ow, ow,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know.
ow.
You are definitely aware.
I've had a cadaver with ice.
Yeah.
Ice.
Ice
That's
cadaver.
unforgivable.
5
You're
cast.
expelled.
Because only 1 is a miscast.
I know. You're
Ha,
good.
expelled. I get it because he's mad.
1. 1. So I went from 4 and 4 to 1 and 1.
Oh, wow.
2 plus 2 is 4 plus 6 is 10.
You do 10 ice damage to the
I hope they're
quill
dragon type.
rat. And the quill rat is slowed, and it goes...
As my minor action, I shout to Soul, zap it and kill it. As I take 7 damage.
Well,
Yes,
okay.
as you take 7 poison damage. Do you have nature resistance being... Or no.
I
that's-
have Earth, Wind, and Water.
Right,
resistance.
no poison.
Earth,
okay.
wind, and fire.
Not Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I know.
Earth, wind, water.
You're still poisoned?
Yes. Well, not anymore because I just died. So I have 7 HP.
That's true.
Oh my.
You're at 7? Whoa. Get wrecked.
I will not.
Damn it.
I
Selfish.
choose between friend
Pikachu.
or do I hurt the foe?
It's like a Telltale game.
I choose healing my friend.
I might be able to actually fight this turn, so.
Yes.
I trust that my allies will take care of the foe as I bring my friend back from near death.
Thank you, sweetie.
You're successful.
12. That's what I thought.
Oh, it's not.
2d4? Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Thank you.
Give me some big numbers. Give me some big numbers. A 2? That's bigger
That was Cameron.
than a 1.
Awesome.
A 1! I mean, it's bigger than a 0, I
Yeah.
guess.
At least
You are
it's
healed?
It's better than absolutely nothing.
Exactly! You are healed for 8 health.
Absolutely nothing. Everybody knows.
Zen is healed for 8
I'm
at
at
the end of
15.
the player phase, which is terrific.
So you don't need a cure because you were healed. Poison is gone. Okay, good.
The Quill Beast that was just newly arriving in the battle focuses big because big is closer,
And big.
and gets a total of... Well, what's your defense?
6.
It hits you, and by hit I mean it bites you.
Ow.
It walks right up to you and bites you, causing 4 damage.
Bites him where?
My ankle.
Like it kind of like
My
jumps up
ankle.
and like wraps around like it's like his shin and like bites the top of his knee. Like,
And I'm just like shaking it off.
yeah,
Not to be an asshole, but just retrospective or retroactive a little bit.
wow.
When all 3 quill rats were attacking me, my defense is 7. Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay.
I know they have good defense, but I rolled like a 9 out of 10, and I
Okay.
know you don't have that much
My
defense.
defense is nothing.
It's
It will get
actually
quite
5.
high.
Oh.
Well, wait. Do you have not? Or do you have not?
Do have not!
Do have or have not.
Your starting defense is 5, Toshi, and then
Thank you.
for every 5 points of dexterity you get, it increases by 1, and for every ability that increases defense, it increases by that much.
Thank you.
Yes. Let's see. How else? Okay, so did 4 damage to Big. The last 2 Quill Rats aim at Tommy with poisonous thorns,
That sucks ass.
Come on, motherfucker.
and Big taunts. And then they go, what? They turn to the giant half giants. The giant half giants.
It is now that I taunt as well.
We have a taunt off.
A tauntaun.
Who will be attacked
The
first?
second one misses you, and the first one hits you,
No.
dealing 3 poison damage to you, good sir.
Lol. Oh no, I'm at 27 of 34. Whatever shall I do?
I
Soon to be
suddenly
24. Gosh.
Zen suddenly feels a large wave of affection towards the large thing that only says its own name, like a
You will
Pokemon.
not have access to my ass.
I am not looking for access
Oh.
to your ass.
Yum.
You homophobic prick. Phobic?
Phobic.
Homophobic.
That's really, really
Actually,
big.
foam-
It's
It's on
not cool
phonics.
to be prejudiced against
Phomic
foam.
is actually a really cool name for a character.
I do like that idea.
I renamed my fairy
Did you
Phomic.
say it's not
Foam.
cool to be prejudiced against foam?
I may have.
Especially gay foam.
Oh god.
Alright, guys. It is player phase. Toshi, you are just primed at the ready. You can attack any one of the 3 Quill Rats.
Cool.
And you're just like, motherfuckers.
power.
I'm gonna attack whichever one's closest and do the backstab thing.
Backstabbies.
9.
Might want to hit one that I. Well,
It's-
never mind.
She already rolled.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is successful, which does
Shut up.
crit backstab damage, which I know is enough to kill it outright.
Cool.
But you can figure the damage out if you like.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. You kill it outright, and then there is a heavily injured Quill Rat right next to you.
I will hit that one as well.
Okay, attack.
8.
You roll an 8, and it is successful. Considering the very low HP that it had left, I know that you kill it as well.
Yes.
So much for rolling damage. F it. It doesn't matter. It does.
Last time
you're-
I was playing with you guys, Jenny fucking double killed as well. So this is
Yeah.
gonna be a theme.
Double kill.
Double kill. Yeah, you just scored a double kill. You feel very, very successful, and you're like, oh, I'm not in sneak mode anymore.
I re-sneak.
Yes, well. you can't do that right now. But you feel very successful. There's one quill rat left that attacked Big, and it is.
Isn't it Big's turn?
It's Big's turn. Sorry. Big.
I think you can take a guess of what I'm going to do.
Probably squish.
And yes, I pick up the quill rat and bite its head off like Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I hit it with my club.
Oh, that would have been super if you wanted to.
What I know, right? Like, part of me's tempted to do it now. No, I'm gonna hit it with a club.
Okay.
I know it's poisonous. Fuck, that's only a 5.
What's your bonuses?
That's with my bonuses.
Oh.
This is just
Womp,
dex,
womp,
right?
womp, womp.
Luckily, you hit it.
Oh, I hit.
Yeah. These
Fuck
things
yes.
are very weak. Yes.
I like it.
I don't know what I like more
Wow,
in
and then I roll
Diablo
a 1 on my
3.
d6, so I do whopping 6 damage total.
Weapons over
Good
for
job,
me.
Big.
Good job.
But you can have some.
You know the
Thank you.
orbs in Diablo 3, and then you can have a book,
Mhm.
and like there's just different stuff. I don't know if I like the orbs or the book more.
I really like the smoking spheres. Like
Yeah.
the 3 that spin around sort of. I
Yeah.
think that's my favorite.
I think I
for
might
the
give her
wizard.
those.
Zen, it is your turn.
I zapped the motherfucker.
Zen!
Zap,
Zap.
motherfucker, zap, motherfucker, zap.
6.
Motherfucker,
Nice
zap.
damage.
You should have a special
6. That
ability.
is just enough to kill it.
You should have a special ability called Zen Moment. What is that
I'm
from?
the
It's so
meditator.
familiar. Is that an
It's
actual
Zen
ability
your
in the
moment
game?
of Zen.
No, it's just
from
a
the
thing.
Daily Show.
Huh.
Zen moment. All right.
Trevor
Should
says
have
it's from
that.
the Daily Show.
You have eliminated
Yeah, it's the Daily Show. Here it is,
5
your moment of
quill
Zen.
rats.
Damn.
This is somewhat of a miniature marathon battle as you hear more
My hand
scuttlings
doesn't
coming
fit.
up.
Bring it out.
You do not know how many scuttlings there are,
I'm gonna test my knowledge.
but you
of
know that
seals.
there's at least 2.
Nobody saw it happen, Katie, so
Shit.
we can't
Would you like to advance towards the scuttlings or let them come to you guys?
Let them come.
let them
What do
come.
you guys think?
That way you can sneak around them.
It was definitely a purple.
Oh, can she re-sneak?
She can re-sneak right now.
I
Do it.
re-sneak
Fucking do it.
with a 14.
You are now snucked.
Snicker snack.
SNUKT. Snucked.
Get
I
snuck.
just imagine SNUC apostrophe T.
No,
Snucked.
it's
more.
K, okay? SNUK.
Okay.
Is it like
Snuffer
and
satisfied.
SNUGHK apostrophe T?
Yeah. Snucked. Trevor, what's up?
Can I position myself so that I'm standing between the oncoming scuttlings and the mages?
Yes, you just take a few steps forward.
And I
Mages.
will do that and just plant and wait.
All right.
I know they're going to come closer and they go range, but I should be able to smash them anyway.
Zen and Soul, you do have a turn or so of prepping, if you would like. What would you like to do?
I'm down to 5 HP.
Oh,
You're down to 1 HP?
5.
Oh, 5. Oh, you're fine. No, I'm just kidding. I'll
Okay.
heal you.
That's fine.
that reminds me, Trevor, did you take your extra poison damage?
I was just about to ask if that's what proc.
Yep.
Actually, before he does, can I cure it?
You can cure it, but keep in mind that he's only taking 3 damage.
It
Oh.
might be better
It
to
would
wait.
be better to cure Tommy.
Okay.
Or heal Tommy.
It's so beautiful.
I shall heal.
Cure me when I have nothing
You
wrong
like
with
my
me.
rainbow?
Well, say nothing.
A 9.
Success.
Oh, wrong dice.
Zen randomly gets diabetes. Then cured. Ah.
He's
You
allowed to
heal
say that. He has diabetes.
for 10.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
I'm overhealed.
Oh, nope. You don't have
I get a shield of 5.
She might get that back
That puts
someday.
me at...
It's a level 1 healer.
Not
You're not
anymore.
overhealed.
We just finished a 5 rat battle. We get XP before the next wave, right?
No,
Rat.
Come on!
you're in the middle of battle.
No,
You call
we're
him
not.
rat.
We literally said we have a respite beforehand.
Like about a turn. You cannot level up while in battle. You cannot level up while enemies are nearby.
I am Mrs.
I
Yes.
hate games like that.
Elder Scrolls,
Yeah.
yes. Oh,
You
are
cannot,
you
you
saying
cannot
that
wait.
Are you saying that you hate my game?
Oh no! Choose your
talking
words
shit?
carefully.
No.
Young Padawan. Oh, he gymmed.
His guile score is very high.
Ooh,
I gymmed? What the fuck?
Alright,
the office.
Oh.
Look at the camera.
Green apple is
you're gonna have to
so good.
specify. You're really gonna...
What gym?
There's a lot of gyms.
Oh no, not Jim that I know.
Okay.
Alright,
Hi,
guys.
Jim.
The I don't even know if he watches, but anyway, there are
How's Texas?
a total of 3 quill rats joining the battle. Big sees them first because of his height advantage and his distance
I didn't invite
advantage,
them.
or proximity advantage would make more sense. So you see 3. The rest of you guys estimate like 3.
As she's healing me,
I'm just
can I
gonna-
shout up to Big? I say shout like as if you're like
Shout.
30 feet tall.
Let
You're
it
like
all
8 feet. I'm
out.
just like, hey!
He's all like, you're only like 2 feet shorter than me.
I shout up to Big's face that's 2 feet away, and I'm just like, do you see any more?
Do you see them?
How much do I actually have wanted? I saw 3 of them. You said, Jeff. Sorry.
You see 3 for sure.
All
God,
I
I hate
say
your
is
wording.
big and go like this. Actually, no. Fuck it. I say big and go like this.
And hold Squish up too to make 3.
Like Tommy said. Yep.
This many. It's like, Jesus, like 20?
Everything is squish plus the quantity.
Okay.
I look at him and I relate to the party. There's 21 coming, guys.
We all run.
Toshi, did you have something to say?
I'm like,
Or you just have your hand up to impersonate Tommy?
Yeah, I was just impersonating the other
Oh,
two.
okay.
People.
Okay. Because, if you speak out of turn, you get penance points. Yes, there are 3 coming. You notify.
That sounds super Catholic.
My jaw is sore after eating all
I'm
these
so
Skittles.
worried
fucking
to...
hell, Katie.
Oh my god.
You don't want to share with the
kind
class.
of-
It's in
It's
the
kind of
conversation.
true.
It's what
It is-
Kitsui
it's
just
Kinda
said.
true.
What is
It's
that?
kinda true.
It is kind of true.
Wait, I didn't get to read
Kitsui
it.
says every episode Tommy seems focused on annoying me.
It's not my point. It's really not.
He's not even being annoying
He's
this
just
time.
being careful and asking questions.
Like, not you, the
Alright.
character. That's
So-
what I meant.
Yeah, so there's 3 coming, and we've been lingering on the fact that there's 3 coming for a while, so guess what? It's in battle now. And they see Big and they go, oh my god, and they ready their
He's
spines.
really big.
Thank you, Jenny.
You're welcome.
Toshi, you are snucked. You're able to move in position since Big pointed out where they were
I move
and
into
approximately
position.
how many there were.
Okay, I'm moving into position then.
You're advancing.
7.
Excellent. You advance at a relatively nice and steady pace.
What's your dex though? Is it 5?
3.
Oh, it's 3.
Takes a moment to get there because they are ranged and they ready their quills and they're about to fire, but
You can't see me.
Zen and Soul have range turns. Would you like to do anything?
Absolutely. Do you want to go first? Or you want me to?
You go first, because you probably kill him.
I cast ice on the right one because right is always the right way.
Of course.
You're right.
It only
I
makes
cast ice and go Glaceon cometh. 9. Fuck.
Hey, that's successful.
3 plus 4 is 7 plus 2 is 9 plus 6 is 15.
You kill it. You freeze that dumb quill rat right in its dumb face.
Awesome.
The other 2 quill rats seem very alarmed.
Is it now ice you can pick up and throw, like in Super Smash Brothers?
Or like in Mortal Kombat, like Sub-Zero. Alright, you're dead.
Oh my god, that's so what I'm gonna do on my turn.
So violent.
Please do.
Bum, bum, bum,
Katie, it's your
bum,
turn.
bum,
Oh,
bum,
got
bum,
it.
bum. Alright.
Cast Holy 4
Where's your health?
and
at?
the world 20. I'm at full.
Oh yeah, I overhealed
Uh-huh.
him, that's right. Well, I'm gonna zap one. I'm gonna zap one good.
Oh
I forgot
yeah.
to say which one.
That
Which one?
one.
Choose a random target for me.
You know it's a guaranteed attack, so it doesn't really
Eeny,
matter.
meeny,
Alright, so you do what,
miny,
5? You have 5 damage?
Yeah.
You do 5 damage to the stupid quill rat. The quill rat goes,
Tiger.
yeah.
A little stagger. My
Big,
intention.
just because you showed interest of throwing things before, would you like to throw Squish?
I would. Fuck that. Yeah. I'm gonna throw Squish at the one
I want her to
that's
finish
soul
drawing the
target.
boobs, though.
Just
Okay,
like
She's
John
such a tease.
McEnroe in a tennis racket.
I am a
alright.
little bit.
Go and give me a roll.
Gotta tease the boobs. The
Oh,
teaser.
natural 18. Ah.
Wow. Roll damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of damage is that gonna do?
You don't have the ability to throw, so you're not going to get any bonuses. You're just going to basically roll for like regular damage.
It's artsy.
Yeah.
Then 6 once again.
You do 6 damage?
I rolled a nat 1 and then, yeah.
Lame.
I know, right? That's
It
the
does
third
not
one.
die. And Squish is just laying right next to it. And
no.
the cool rat seems really injured and really pissed.
Can I use a minor action to start running towards the quill rats?
Yes, of course. You have movement, yeah.
And
All
that
right.
is what I will do.
The cool rats go. They're very offended, or the one that you threw Squish at is very offended and is triggered and starts a Twitter war. Hashtag fuck big.
Oh.
And
It says that it has a bigger club that works better.
yeah.
Be sure to add me
How
on
topical
Twitter.
of you. Okay, it shoots poisonous thorns at you and hits you. And then the other one attacks Tommy because it saw its friend's face freeze over and then crumble.
No, that's so sad for it. It should have attacked us then.
Tommy, I rolled a 7 total. What's your defense?
7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they both hit. Big, you take 5 poison damage. Tommy, you take 2 poison damage. Or 1 poison damage,
I
rather.
continue to take no poison damage because they can't
I'm just
see
going to
me.
take the poison damage right now just so I can have it calculated so I don't forget. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. It is the player phase, and I will note at the end of player phase, you do not hear any oncoming scuttlings.
Excellent.
Good.
I think it's your turn, yeah?
Yeah, Toshi, you're totally primed and ready to start attacking bitches.
There's only one left? Or 2, there's
There's
2
2.
left, yeah.
There's one very injured one and one full health one.
Please,
Okay.
please attack the full health one.
Backstab the super injured one.
No, I'll do that in my offhand. I'll do the full health one. I will backstab. With a 2
What's your bonuses?
plus 2 attack roll. Arms training.
And 3 dex.
Oh, okay. So, despite rolling a 2, you hit because arms training is actually a good ability. So, good job on getting that. Your backstab damage is successful, and I know that it is enough to kill it.
Cool.
So, that guy dies. And then there's a very injured one who is very perturbed and looking straight at Big, like,
I'd like to kill it. Ooh, 20.
wow. You just go, you don't even look at it, you just go,
And it
and it stabs
explodes into
inside of
quills,
its head.
and I'm like, oh!
Yeah. And it dies.
Awesome.
You hear a very, very satisfactory, like, as the knife goes through its head.
God.
And I'm out of MP. So can't be backstabbing anymore.
Do you like my sound effects?
Yes.
With, like, the,
Yes.
like, quill rat noises?
Yes.
Love it.
Very
Okay.
nice, very nice.
Congratulations, you guys killed 8.
Holy
Damn.
shit,
Cool
I
rats
killed
and-
4 of them.
Oh, watch out, guys. It's a competition.
I killed 2 of them, whatever.
I got 1.
Actually, I killed 3 of them because my zap was an exact damage amount. Yeah, so I killed 3 of them. Deal with it.
It's interesting how the 2 damage party members killed the most.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. So 8 quill rats is going to be...
Oh, we-
19 XP. We still don't heal. We're
Ah!
I'm going to go ahead and give you guys 240 experience points.
Wow.
Ding 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 ding
I
ding
did
ding
math.
ding ding.
Damn it.
still 720.
Just you said 200. Right?
240.
Oh, I was paying attention.
Well, you still level.
Even
Yeah,
though you missed a
still
session, you still level with the rest of them.
I like it. That's not always going to be the case.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys didn't find a whole lot of stuff while I was away.
What's the next level? 1,000?
Next level up is 1,000. That is correct. Which means you guys are still very close to leveling again.
Level 2.
Oh, God.
What? Kitsui, how'd you do that? That's awesome.
What'd they do?
He has like a graphic for leveling up.
Oh, that's so cool.
What?
Yeah.
Ah, that's awesome.
That's super.
Was that somebody you know?
Yes, that is one of my supervisors from work. Kitsui.
Cool.
Okay.
So you guys are able to level up right now, and
Ding!
I just need the sheet
Oh.
whenever you guys got it.
We don't have,
Uh-oh.
have it.
Aren't you cool?
Oh,
I may have the healer one over here from last time, though.
not helpful.
I do have assassin and
Oh,
warrior.
helpful.
It looks
that?
like you have all of them.
I don't have all of them.
What?
Shit.
Death sentence. Oh, I can't use it yet.
I guess I can't level.
This is the new one that I sent you, correct?
Oh, I'm disengage.
What the fuck?
What the walk?
Katie, are you sure that you didn't like put it somewhere stupid?
That's not nice.
Jeez.
I may have fed it to Cody, but I'm not sure.
Cody's like, I level up too.
Your dog ate my healer sheet.
All right.
It's not here.
Jesus H.
Crystal.
You
Well,
guys, like, I got him on my
I can-
computer.
Not in my
You
bag.
forward with
I
somebody?
can bring it up. That's fine.
Trevor is offering to send it
Oh, you're gonna send an email.
into your office now.
I mean, if you
Listen,
could
I'm on your
possibly send it
computer.
to me and there's a way for me to look it out on my
Can you
phone.
send an owl?
Yeah, you just open up your email. Yeah, go ahead and email it to
Yeah,
to
email
Katie.
it. Do you know my email, Trevor?
I think we're all in a group thing on Gmail from Jeff.
Either that, or you can.
Or if
yeah.
Facebook is a thing, I think I can download it off of Facebook.
Yeah.
Warrior. Recommended for
Yeah,
beginners.
I'll be able to do that. 2 seconds.
That's why I like to play it so much.
Oh, okay.
I just like to hit things.
Which one did you need, Katie? The skills?
Yes.
I
I
think
sent you a picture of a motorcycle because for some reason it didn't show me smiley faces and stuff, so
motorcycle.
I
So
mean,
motorcycle is the
Works.
next best thing. Makes sense to me.
yeah,
Absolutely.
you smile when you look at it.
Do I
so.
have to get death
So I
sentence
sent
before
it. It should be
disengage?
there.
Thank you, sir.
Disengage. What does disengage say?
It comes after death sentence.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
You have
Is
to
it
get-
supposed to bring
You
up
have to get
Twitter?
necessary things within a tree. Yeah.
because I don't have enough. I'm not level 3 yet.
Well, they are very good abilities.
What the heck?
Ooh, dirty fighting.
Why did I go to Twitter?
I don't know.
I don't know. Why did you go to Twitter?
I don't even know how that happened.
I said
That's so
this
weird.
Word doc.
Yeah.
Hashtag Monday motivation.
Whenever I click
What's
it,
your Monday motivation?
whenever I click it to download, it brings me to a different
Well, thank you for asking.
website. It's just bizarre.
That's
It's gotta be technical
Well, you don't
difficulties
have,
every
like,
time.
11 days until Black Panther
Does.
comes out. That's
Yeah.
not Monday motivation.
Well, while we're waiting on you to get your stuff to level up,
Oh,
I know
okay.
you have the stuff available. What were you getting?
Dirty fighting.
I'm getting scan,
Ooh.
Ooh,
and I leveled up my HP by 4,
no, that's nice.
MP by 1,
Okay.
and then got 2 willpower. So
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, cool! I
So I
got it.
increased
You're
MP
like
by
you're
5.
like I do enough damage. I just need vitals.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
for right now, level 2, I'm at 6 magic is okay.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm going to be a willpower centered person anyway, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay. Itoshi, you said you were gonna get dirty fighting.
Yes.
I think I missed.
I mean,
one.
Yes.
Wait.
Can't see anything.
God damn it, Trevor.
There we go.
Hashtag accidental Twitter.
I know. It was so bizarre. I don't know why. How did I get to Twitter?
No,
I
that's
just-
literally what I put in the chat.
Shameless
Katie.
plug
Oh, you
for
did?
Twitter. Everybody say your handles.
Let's see.
By the way, Jeff, I took blocking,
Okay.
so now I have 9 defense.
Super.
And I dumped 1 into strength, 1 into constitution, so now I have 37 HP and 16 MP.
That's fascinating.
Okay. So, do you remember you're using the your like plank wood shield, correct?
I do.
Remember when I said early or like first episode that if you got blocking with it, it would be a reduced
Not
amount.
gonna work. Yes, I do remember that now.
It works.
Hey, I
It's just a
switched my
reduced
skill.
amount. You can switch your skill if you like, but I'm just saying, if you get a different shield, like it'll become fully beneficial, but it is
Excuse me?
1 defense weaker
Slice and dice.
currently with that shield.
Oh man, I can choose
Oh, so I
between.
still get the bonus
Do you
from
need
there,
warrior
but it's
or
just
something?
2 instead
Oh
of
no, I'm
3.
good.
Yes,
Choose what we want.
that is correct.
So I could go for
I'm still gonna stick with block.
banish,
Okay.
right?
God.
Or I could get barrier.
Oh,
That's
so,
really
it's,
hard.
so
already?
it's support
Yeah.
or attack.
I already
Yeah.
did barrier.
We already deal quite a bit of damage already, so don't feel like you have to get banished
Yeah.
right now. It might be more prudent to get the support earlier.
And they do have to be a lower level than me, and I don't
Yes.
think we're really gonna run
What
into
is
That's
that
a very
damage.
good point. So it might be just better to get barrier right now.
Yeah, I'll go for barrier.
What is banish?
Banish is, let's see what
It literally banishes any undead
Yeah.
lower level than her.
destroys any undead target that is a lower character level than the caster.
Oh,
That's amazing.
I
isn't
said it better.
it's relative.
Did we get
Big,
all our
getting
MP
bigger.
and stuff back when we level in?
No, this is not Tommy's campaign.
Wait,
making
what?
sure.
I told you guys last campaign that I was gonna be nice about it. He's a dick.
Wait,
Yeah.
what was that?
when you increase your HP and MP through leveling up, your minimum and maximum HP values go up by the amount that you're increasing it by when you level up.
Oh, okay.
You do not get fully restored upon leveling.
Just kidding.
Basically,
Love you,
the easier
man.
way. It's like Pokemon. Like, so if your Pokemon levels up,
I
you
get it.
keep all the damage, but your HP still increases.
You know
Okay,
that
I don't
Pokemon
remember
game?
very well. So
Trevor,
barrier.
I'm sorry, Trevor's been wanting.
Oh,
to-
sorry.
Trevor.
You know you can get crystal now?
I'm on it right now.
Oh, I can't, 'cause I'm waiting for my internet to get fixed.
You did not, or at least you didn't announce it.
Which is rough.
So
Why
I
is
need,
everything breaking around?
Yeah, it was 5 if I'm not mistaken, which is pretty hard.
it was, yeah, so
Yeah.
that brings me
How to
to
read books.
17 HP currently and
But I get
9
credit.
MP.
So that's
All
good.
right.
Oh, I
So
have
if we're gonna continue on, I might need to heal.
I have 3 strength now, and 4 dex now, and 27 HP now, and 16 MP now. I put 4
Almost the same strength as me.
into MP, and I put 1 into HP.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh baby. Oh baby.
I had 2.
Hey baby, hey baby,
Eh,
Girls say,
girls say.
hey baby, hey baby, hey.
I'm so gonna mute my
girls in
line.
the back. Doodle-doo. What does that song even mean?
Whoa. There's oh, that's funny.
You're funny. Funny looking.
There was a comment that was being held for review apparently because of the hashtag thing
Oh.
Yeah,
that
that
Trevor
was-
posted a while ago. That's funny. I didn't realize. I just
Why did
allowed
you
it.
that?
Yeah, because Kitsui said sad fuck big, and I tried to write bitch is a tiny target. Hashtag still fucked him up big time.
Yeah.
What kind of fishes are there?
You're gonna have to ask Cameron.
I
I don't get them. I don't really
think
like
you
fish.
had a question, right, Katie?
Oh, it's 1 in each MP
I
and
beta fish.
HP, and then 3 to choose for myself.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And 2 in stats.
I don't know how to take care of them very well, and I feel bad when they die, so I don't have to.
I mean, do fish actually eat?
Yes. They eat flakes that smell like this. Fish. Flakes.
I enter the cave alone,
No.
but after I rest for 2 hours.
I rest enough to make my MP go back up to
Exactly.
16.
That'd be 1 hour.
Would you guys like to make
Bake a cake?
would you like to take a quick siesta?
Yeah, I'm down
In the
to
grass or
20
outside of the
points.
grass on the trail?
See, El Jefe.
Or get to the cave and then rest. Or go back to town
The
and
cave
rest.
is not safe for resting.
No.
I'm just gonna say
Probably
that.
just rest right here. We got good
Yeah.
rest to eat.
And ropey,
I stay in the grass as well.
my dungeon kit.
Guys, your tank is at low health, BT dubs.
Yeah, we could rest. I
No,
don't mind.
we're healing right now. He's rolling right now.
Yeah.
You guys rest for 1 hour. You because you guys said an hour, right, for your MP. So your MPs are fully restored. Your HP, however, only goes up by
I'm full. Oh yeah.
3.
I'm full. Don't
I
matter.
probably should have healed you
Nice.
before we rested, so we're gonna rest again. So I'm gonna heal him
She gonna heal you.
I'm just gonna heal you to your full. So let's do this.
Oh wait.
I just need 17 points.
All right,
Pickers.
5.
Can you hear us? Okay.
1.
I can hear you guys, it's just you guys can't hear me. Because y'all talk.
I can hear you. Not
So
that
you heal for
care.
9, and then I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, quit bitching.
Let's see.
Shut up, Jenny.
Trevor, Katie just healed you for 9.
I got that.
3. So 7.
Far more
plus-
successful that time.
So that one, yeah, that was 14. So you heal for 14.
Now I'm full.
All right, now we can rest.
All right. I would like to loot the bodies if there's anything super. If there's anything
yeah,
more. Like,
some
did they
gold.
did they eat gold? Did they have anything besides their teeth,
Poison
their eyes, their
thorns.
quills, anything like
A
that?
crude breakable knife.
Did they eat an enchanted item?
Do they have any healing salves?
Salves, get just salves.
You find a healing salve in his ear.
One of the quill rats that you froze specifically had a gold coin in its belly.
Ooh.
I
Yeah,
take it.
that's right.
Is it a frozen
It sat
gold
on it one day.
gold coin?
It's cold, but it's not frozen.
Maybe
Damn
he
it.
shat it out.
I take it because it was my kill.
Oh,
Like in his belly,
No, it's
like
in his
like
belly.
he ate something that had gold.
Yes. I don't know.
All right, so and then
yeah, that's right.
Katie wants to rest again
Yes.
for an hour.
That's fine.
For her
I'll keep
two
watch.
heals.
I meditate.
Also, I have a game question. I know that usually the fairy that's part of the summoning tree is just like a little spark that like it's kind of like Navi from Ocarina of Time.
Sparks.
But can I possibly like expand it to make it be the form of a Glaceon from Pokemon,
No.
the ice form of Eevee, because I'm a cryomancer?
You can make it a very, very, very small Glaceon,
Aww. That's so cute.
and it like runs,
Like
but
those
it's
little
in
ice
the air.
guys
Oh.
on the red velvet cake plane.
I don't do that.
Why?
I'd rather have the spark.
Okay.
Okay.
I had a perfect name for it too. It was Nez as like the placeholder because it was the opposite of my name. I had a perfect name for it while I was driving the other day, and I completely forgot it.
Yeah, because I asked you, and you're like, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was really heartbroken because I remember thinking like, that's a perfect fucking name for a
You'll
fairy.
think of it at 2 in the morning one day.
I can
All right.
name it Fairy.
Are we safe
Well, you guys decided to rest for one more hour.
Yes.
Okay.
for the healer?
Where did her poop go?
Somebody needs to be on watch.
I know, I erased
Wow.
her boobs. I didn't
I,
like
I, I keep
no.
rolling really, really well for your rests, you lucky son of a
Yay.
bitches. So everyone's MP is fully restored again, and I am not increasing anyone's HP this time around.
Yeah.
Don't need it.
I'm going to turn to the party and say, "Shall we go?"
We shall.
Dun, 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 dun.
As you guys approach the giant mound of the banner, you are able to make out more of the banner, and it is a
The Dreadfort.
It is.
Oh.
It's
It
the
is
banner
a
of Bolton.
symbol.
Yeah.
It is of a symbol
Uh-huh.
that anyone wants to roll a lore check.
Yes, or... Oh, fine, alright.
Everyone can
Go ahead.
literally roll this.
Can I just
And
say
I
how
have-
big it is that on a lore check I rolled a nat fucking 1?
So did Katie.
I did too.
16! My lucky number.
So
Toshi,
much time staring at it that you can't
Your
Fuck
lucky
my
number gives you access to the knowledge of this symbol. The symbol is the symbol of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye, which you do remember hearing very vaguely being mentioned in the encampment. You remember Akara mentioning it, and that the mercenaries are all part of the Sisterhood. That banner is a deep maroon color, and it is tattered from the weather and from the monsters that have been about, and it's also very dirty, as if mud and blood has been draped across it.
Oh, okay. It's probably been there for a while.
Also, it's hanging right outside of the entrance to a cave.
I knew it. What's the purpose of why it would be here, though? It would be all like, "Hey, we claimed this spot," or would it be all like, "Don't come here," or would it? What would it?
No, that's true. It
What
could
would
be
the
a
purpose
warning.
be?
It could be a warning.
What could we tell that?
Can I
You cannot discern a meaning behind why the banner is here.
Okay.
Aside from the fact that the Sisterhood was here at one point.
Did you say I'm so sorry, but did you say that Akara was like one of them?
Yes, she's part of the
Okay,
order.
okay.
The sightless
Trevor.
eye.
Are there any signs of battle, corpses, weapons strewn about?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's 8 quill rats.
The smell of death.
Yeah, aside from
the
the
air.
8 quill rats, there are large scratching marks,
Oh.
broken arrows, and the fact that the tabard is tattered. Tabard is tattered.
Tattered.
Yeah.
Damn it. Tattered tabard. There you
Tattered
go.
tabard. Yes.
Tattered tabard tavern. There you go. Yeah.
Yes.
I fucked it up.
Good job.
I don't know. Alright, so I get the feeling that the tattered. Never mind. The fucking banner is there because somebody died and left it there.
No banner.
Oh my god. That's my actual alarm clock. I apologize.
Wake
that
up,
I sleep
Katie.
all
It's
day.
time for D&D. Wake up.
Did you draw Ultimisha?
Huh?
Is that Ultimisha?
Who's that?
It looks similar. Yeah.
Does it? It is my character, but
Woo. Your character's like Ultimisha,
really?
but a holy version of Ultimisha.
Who is that?
But a nice version.
Who is that?
The last villain for Final Fantasy VIII. Spoiler alert.
Oh, I didn't know her name.
Wow. Can I have a hot dog?
Oh my god, no, you're
Ah, damn it. They're out again.
Alright. So you guys are staring at the entrance to this cave, and it is clearly been battled upon.
Time to go fuck shit up.
Yeah, let's go.
Can
Let's do this.
we check for trap?
Actually, that's a bad idea. Let's check for traps.
7. I checked for traps.
Plus cunning.
Yeah, plus cunning. 3 cunnings.
10. I check for traps. Because 10's a mediocre roll. I check for traps. 3. Plus nothing.
As far as you
That's
guys can tell, there are no traps.
Big, you want to
Shit.
go first? No reason.
I do
no
a
reason
magic
I asked.
check.
Sure.
Magic check. 8 plus 6 is 14.
You feel faint magical energies deep within.
Excuse me. Is it
Faint.
good magic or bad magic?
It's faint
Yeah.
because you imagine the distance is
Is
an
it
issue.
bad or good?
I head in, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow. Let's do
As
this.
you approach the opening to this cave, you see that the cave slopes downward, not at too harsh of an angle, but it is a bit hazardous as you notice that it is very muddy and slippery.
Oh, we're gonna fall in it. There's gonna be worms
How
in here.
tall?
Jack, don't worry, okay? I freeze it. No, I'm kidding.
Ah, I sneak.
You're able to fit easily.
19.
The
Cool.
what was that for?
Sneaking.
You were super successful in sneaking right now.
You look as slow as shit, though.
It only looked like a small mound from so far away because you guys were on the other side of the grass. But now that you were closer, it is in fact a very well pronounced outcropping for an entrance to a cave.
So I'm not like in danger of like having to hunch over the whole fucking time.
No. I mean, you can't jump while standing completely upright while going in, but I mean, you're able to fit pretty easily.
Should I ask the party, should I light a fire in my pond for us to see the way? Or should I just keep it dark?
You can also cast
What
some
is
mage
the
lights.
That's true.
what is the lighting situation like? Psalms made
Pitch
light?
black.
Yeah.
Then yes, please.
I summon a
Something
mage
might
light, a
see
level
it.
0 ability, casting
How dare
using
you,
no
Jay.
MP. Mage light, 8 again with plus 6.
You have a mage lights.
I shall let you take care of the light then. I will not make another because
I
why
can't
would we
make
have
them.
two?
Oh wait, can
I'm
I?
just kidding.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, your name is Soul. You should have a solar effect.
You summon a mage light as well.
Can I?
I would like to
No.
do the. Oh wait.
I look over at her, I'm like, are you a show
Mages
off?
only.
Well, sometimes.
Moving on.
Yes.
Do
What
you
do you
like
guys
my
like
light
to do
big?
with the mage lights, or do you guys just keep the mage lights just nearby you?
I keep it above my head.
Okay.
I lift it so it goes above Big's head because he's so tall that I know he wants a light to see from,
Okay.
and like it's better.
I am
way.
not that kind.
Toshi, you are currently sneaking, and you realize that if you were to go down this hill, or slope, or whatever, this sliding around in the mud will probably get you out of sneak mode. Just so you know.
And I'm gonna step slowly. Carry a big stick.
If anyone is going down the hill, I will need D20s.
Walk softly. 20.
A
Motherfucker.
5.
You are able to sneak down
Hell yeah.
and do it quietly and quickly. So congratulations, you're at the bottom. She was the first to roll, and she did it so quickly that I'm just going to let her just do it first.
I twitch my whiskers.
Yeah. You get down to the bottom, and you see the rest of your party being silhouetted by the daylight, and you're looking up at them, and you realize that you've gone about 30 feet or so, and it's a pretty nice slope, and you're like, the mud is kind of deep, you know.
Am I still sneaks?
Yes,
Sneaked.
you're in sneak mode, but
Sneaked.
if you do speak to your party, that will reveal yourself.
I will not then. Fuck my. No. Just kidding, guys. I love you.
But you do not see anything of immediate danger on your trip downward. And the rest of the party was all about to, and then they saw you just like pass them up super quick, and they were like, "Oh shit!"
Can they see me when I'm sneaked?
The party can see you, yes,
Okay.
if you would like.
Snuck.
Snap it.
So
Actually,
yeah,
that
I rolled a 5 on
wouldn't really
trip.
make sense. No, they cannot see you.
I rolled a 5 as well.
But
Kitsui77 says, pitch black and downward sloping,
Yes.
just like I am.
What?
No,
it's
just the way I like 'em.
I'm so sorry. Whoops.
I think you meant that, Tommy.
all right, guys. Did the rest of you guys follow?
Y'all gonna
Yeah,
follow
I
me?
rolled for that, I rolled terribly, so I imagine I'm gonna be like, yeah. And,
You rolled terribly.
I rolled
I
5.
rolled a 5. If you
Oh,
had
We
wow.
all rolled 5.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 as well.
I
Wow.
rolled a 20.
I slide
Damn.
down.
Congratulations, you stole our good juju, you punk.
Zen and Soul, your 5s make it quite treacherous, but luckily you do not take damage. But you were like, "Fuck, I really don't want to do that again."
I
You get-
stand up and keep going.
Yeah, you get down, but you get down very noisily. Speaking of noisily, Big comes literally barreling down, slipping on his butt and back, and rolling and tumbling, and
And like
lands
shouting, "Berg!" the whole way down.
and
There's
lands
things in here, you idiot.
Still
right
land
in
on me,
front of
please.
all of you guys.
I mean that endearingly.
May I acquire more Skittles? I must taste the rainbow.
He tumbles into Toshi,
Thank you, sir.
which
I
you
weigh like 12
luckily,
of you.
very luckily, do not deal damage to Toshi, but you take a total of 6 damage from the tumbling.
Fuck.
You are bruised
I
up
mean, that
pretty
makes sense.
badly.
I weigh 400 fucking pounds, but yeah.
Am I still sneaked?
Yes.
Good.
I would like to stand up and accidentally put a hand on Toshi just in the mud. No, I'm kidding.
I will stab you in your toe.
That's the highest you can reach.
Or climb up you all sneaky like and find your wiener.
Trying to be like a spider monkey.
Do you have a wiener?
The
Yes!
the mage lights are illuminating this small chamber that you guys have landed in, and you see just damp, cold cave walls, as you would imagine, and no sign of any danger nearby.
No sign of intelligent life anywhere.
I keep going.
Terrain seems a
I
bit
follow carefully behind.
unstable.
Carefully behind Zen.
Big.
I hobble quietly and I'm in a really bad mood.
Big has not said he's going forward yet, though.
Then I will
Big
not
is
move.
going forward.
Okay.
Then I will.
Is the temperature getting warmer?
Covered in so much mud,
The
he doesn't
temperature
even
is the
care,
same.
and every step is just
Yes.
blood.
The only difference in this place is that the air is more humid because it's just damp
Wow,
down
look at this
here.
pencil. It's got all colors.
Is there only one direction to go, Jeff?
Yes, there's a small chamber that leads deeper into the cave,
One
and
direction.
the slope is
Meh.
over, so you're on level ground right now.
Oh,
Actually, I don't need to roll that. Okay. After a short distance, and I mean short as in like another 20 or 30 feet, you come into a very large chamber of this cavern. you guys are able to kind of tell through some adventuring experience that this is probably going to be like the main chamber of sorts. You see the mage lights illuminate 3 potential pathways to go from this way, not including the way you came.
Okay.
So there's 4 total. Yeah.
Are they like compass directions, like that far extreme, or are they kind of like more natural?
It's natural.
Okay.
So there's kind of like 2 that are close-ish, a little off to the left, and then there's 1 that's doing its own thing on the right-hand side as you come into this chamber.
Cool. I just want to point out, the very first dungeon that you typically create in your D&D games usually have a grand chamber with 3 branches going off.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly, because it causes us to think, which
it's,
direction is best.
It's actually like this in the game.
Have some originality, Jeff.
Oh, jeez.
So,
As the mage lights called out for being predictable, yeah. As the mage lights illuminate the like rest of the cavern as well, I'm gonna give you all a chance. Roll d20s.
A chance to what?
A chance for what I'm thinking in my head.
16.
Gosh. 15.
bonuses, Jeff.
Yeah, cunning. It's a
Plus,
perception.
ooh, I got 18 then. Not natural, but...
What was the number, Trevor?
17.
Wow.
Katie?
6.
So
18.
3 of the party members are able to tell that these shadows that are being cast along the walls from the 2 mage lights are shifting precariously.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't like light.
I evaluate the shadows, 1, to see are they shifting because of another mage light, or are they shifting because it's not ours? Say 15.
They are shifting because they are not yours.
Ah! I knocks my mage light.
Nox.
That's just the term that I've come up with, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to do it.
It works.
I've done it in 2 of the sessions
J.K.
now.
Rowling
So
came up with it.
okay, you know what? I'm really sick of people picking on me.
Oh! It's okay. Have some Skittles.
Yeah, they're mine.
It's my job.
You knock your mage light and
And I kind of hunker down to see if I can like
I
see
continue to
what
sneak.
else is there. Oh, okay. Zen is not gonna think this, so I'm gonna say this out loud. Like, I bet it's fallen just in here. Like, we're shadow people. Like, we're hiding in the shadows. But yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna hunker down. Zen is,
It's creepy.
and just gonna like see if like he
Seems
can
scary.
make out what's out there.
I explode my mage light.
19.
I explode my mage light so it lights up the room in a flash and then dies.
And blind big.
15.
so you want
Good.
to
I'm
ultimately
mad at him
put
right
out
now.
your mage light though.
Anyways.
Okay.
But so we can see a wide range before it goes away.
Well, that kind of happens automatically because as there's only 1 mage light left for a moment, the shadows are a little bit more easy to discern, like between whose is whose, as opposed to having 2 lights.
Mm-hmm.
And then that helps his 19 out quite a bit. You see that there are 3 shadowy figures in the room with you guys,
How close?
and they are like in the center of the room, and you guys are like almost to the center of the room as you guys walked in, so you're
Easy.
very, very well within range right now.
Excellent.
The 3 figures come into view for you, and you can tell that they know that you know where they are.
Excellent.
So they're kind of like, fuck.
How much can I act right now? Do I have like a full turn right now? Because I'm going to engage battle. Do I have a major and minor, or do I?
You basically only did a minor action. The perception check is an instant, and then you knocked your mage light, which I'm going to count as a minor.
Fuck. Okay. When you cast fire, and a person is burned, if you will, like has another burn effect.
Yeah.
Are they alight? Would it like create?
Yes.
Okay. I use fire then on any one of them that I can.
Dang. Oh.
Because in that flash memory, I'm going to be all like, you're right there. But I don't know exactly where one in particular is. So fire. 7 casts. Piece of shit. 1. That's 7 damage then, with 7 burning.
All right, 7 burn damage.
So now hopefully people can be all like, oh, there's a thing right there being burned.
Oh, I better watch out for that thing.
It is incredibly faint how much it lights up.
Still there.
You are able to see that figure very clearly. The other 2 figures melt into shadows immediately.
Like me.
You are still in sneak, so you are good.
All I need is a turn, then I can do the mage light again and get them. But anyway.
If they're undead, will my divine presence hurt them? Should I roll for that?
If
just
they're
in case?
undead, then yes, it would hurt them.
Can I roll for it just in case?
It's not. He's saying that it's not working.
Is that what you're saying?
If it would work, then I would tell you that you would be rolling damage right now.
Okay, then.
It's a very subtle way that I'm saying that they're not undead.
You can zap the one that's on fire, though, and finish it off.
Good point. I will zap the one on fire and finish it off.
Thank you.
How much?
For,
5?
I believe it's
You do,
7 now.
Haha.
Yeah.
7, holy.
Yeah.
It dies.
Yes.
The room darkens to a pitch black again. Big and Toshi are like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, right.
Because even though that you're in sneak, Toshi, you kind of need to be able to see in order to attack your targets.
I have excellent eyesight.
You do, but not good enough to penetrate through pure blackness.
Well, my eyes are adjusting.
Yes. Big, you are basically standing at the forefront of the party, and you're just like, okay,
Can't see shit.
can't see anything.
Quick, light my fart. Oh, I'm
I
not
can't
playing
even see my teammates, can I?
No.
I was gonna say, I hold my action for something to get close enough for me to hit, but I just imagine Toshi.
Yeah, can you not? Can you not this time? Thanks.
That's why I said I wasn't doing it!
Good.
Shit. Yeah, there's, like, nothing I can do. I will move forward towards the center of the thing and just taunt out loud. And try and draw whatever is out there to me.
Can I hear them when they move? Can I check for that?
Yes, you can check for that.
Okay. Rat senses tingling. 17 plus 3.
Rats nocturnal.
Yes, they are
Yes, they are.
actually.
Yeah.
And they
They
have
see-
an amazing sense of smell.
You sense the two the 2 fallen, because when that guy was lit on fire, you guys were able to tell, oh, that looks like a fallen. 2 fallen going towards where Big was in your memory.
Can I smell them?
You smell dankness.
Ugh,
in
dankness.
general.
They're dank in here.
Yeah.
Imprisoning me.
Why? Who is this? I don't even know who that is.
Unless if you
Google
guys are even
That's a good idea.
unless if you guys are able, or unless you guys want to do anything like sweeping or reckless or have AoEs, I want to make it enemy phase right now.
I'm done anyway.
Position myself close to one of the ones that I...
This isn't
Bird.
Dallas's number, is it?
Okay. You're going to approach the noises.
Quietly!
Yes. You are still very, very well in sneak. I don't even have to roll for it.
What?
Big.
Can you pass me the Skittles?
You are attacked
No? Oh.
by 2 backstabs.
Oh,
Shake, shake.
damn.
One of the backstabs hits directly where a small piece of metal holding all your clothing together, so it does not deal damage to you. You just feel a dagger slide off of basically where you have some amount of metal on you.
Belt buckle, yo.
I know you don't have much
Your
metal,
cod piece.
but there's like a cod piece or a clasp or something. They try to attack you there, and it failed. You feel the dagger slide off of it, and it does not deal you any damage. The other backstab, however, basically shanks deep into your upper back thigh,
Oh,
Ouch.
and it deals damage. Let me figure it out.
Good thing
real
it's the
quick.
back of your thigh. Not the
Yeah,
front
it's
part.
Almost took a shot to the bootay.
Gotta keep that booty
Your
pristine.
femoral artery. Well, I don't know if you have arteries. You are a beast.
Pretty sure beasts have arteries.
Okay.
That's
But,
going
like,
to be
the
a
same
total
ones as
of
us?
8 damage.
Different ones.
8 damage.
Yes.
Hmm.
You probably curse or something in half giant speak. Yeah. And it is now player phase.
Can I have first, guys?
I don't mind.
Okay. Minor action, I ignite a mage light up, like, higher than big.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna
That's pretty
see.
high.
2 plus 6.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter. Yeah, it works.
What do I see?
You see the whole room be illuminated very easily, and you see 2 fallen right behind Big with Toshi very close to the fallen that missed.
I attack the one that did not miss, and I use ice.
Okay.
Ice
11. Crits. I'm kidding.
Could you imagine? Jesus.
Right. 10 ice damage.
You do 10 to the fallen, and the fallen is like, oh my god,
Burr.
that hurt a lot.
And I'm cold.
Yes, and I'm very cold now. It is also slowed.
Would you guys mind terribly if I took next action?
No.
I do not mind.
Because
I mind
wanna bash
terribly,
the
though.
one that just got lightly frozen.
Sure.
Oh, you look misty.
Misty.
That's for stabbing me in the ass.
Go ahead.
Let's hope that it actually hits. Here's hoping that it actually hits. Fuck, that's 7. God damn it, I'm rolling like shit today.
That's okay. You strike viciously behind you and barely hit it, but it's enough damage to where it basically gets like blown back a little bit, falls on its back, and dies. You like squish, strikes it in like the shoulder and side of the head, basically.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Nice.
You feel great satisfaction hearing the thump as the fallen hits the ground.
Cool. That's my turn then. Well, I'd like to turn and face the last one.
You got
but
it.
I can't.
About face.
Toshi,
Pretty much.
you are still definitely snucked.
I'm gonna backstab the one that's left if I can reach him
Absolutely.
with a 4 plus 2 plus 3.
It dies.
Bye bye. Well,
Boom.
bye.
Relative weak, that hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Low HP, high damage if the situation is right for them.
That's really too much MP.
It didn't take
Maybe
many
I
turns
should've
to kill
wasted
them.
it.
Do it.
You're like, I didn't even get a turn. No.
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys receive 90 experience points.
Wow.
Well deserved.
Oops.
I
There we
mean,
go.
kind of.
I worked really hard
I
for that.
mistyped and wrote that I have
Yeah.
63,000
So
I think
experience.
you-
I'm like, wow, cool.
I think you work the hardest.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah.
Can I go back into sneak mode now?
Yes.
9.
Congratulations, you're snuck.
I shout to Toshi, hey, come back. We need you to move quickly.
Before I disappear, I'll do this.
Anybody want healing? We all okay?
I wasn't
You
hurt.
want healing?
Yes,
I
please.
am down by 14 points.
I am
Yeah,
down.
Gilliam.
I'm down by 6, but it's his fault.
Whoa, I haven't seen that one.
What?
The tattoo.
I heal him for 18.
No, that's a success level. That's a success level.
Did you say 18 points, Katie?
No.
Oh, no. I rolled an 18.
This is what you rolled.
Got it. Although I was like, damn.
I heal you for...
Healer's OP.
for 13.
Cool. I'm literally 1 away from max.
Oh my god. Eat a berry.
No, that's totally fine. That's 36.
Can
That's
I use one of my healing salves?
Healing salves are used while resting.
Oops. My math is really bad.
Oops.
Wait.
So if you like to rest here in the main chamber of the Den of Evil, be my guest.
No.
No, but I'd like to take a leaf out of Tommy's book and loot.
No.
Mm.
You loot the 3 fallen corpses. You find
How much health do
3.
you have, Jenny?
You find 3
21
crude
and
knives, which are just low quality daggers.
Okay.
I'm probably fine for a little bit.
Okay.
I would like to keep one for myself if that's okay, and then hold the other 2 out for the rest of the party. Be like, meh. Meh.
Does anyone want a crude knife?
I already have one.
Okay.
I would have no use.
So you can just pocket them if you'd like. The 3 fallen. No, you know what? That's all they had. I rolled terribly.
No gold.
Question. That's 1d4, right?
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's breakable too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. I suppose it's good I got 3 of them.
Now that the battle is over and no one is like examining shadows and whatnots, you do see at the far end of the chamber, basically in between like the tunnels, you see unlit torches.
Unlit torches. I approach one and...
They're sconces, really. Yeah.
Fuck, I have to use fire on it, don't I?
Yes. I will let you light them for no MP.
Thank you.
I have a
You
dungeon
will
kit.
spark them.
Otherwise, I was gonna say I could like strike the knives
It's-
together.
I break my crude knives to set fire.
Yeah, like instantly. I got this, guys.
Flint.
Fuck.
Shit.
You roll the one to slice your thumb off.
You can still fight, but it's very bad.
Would you really do that?
My thumb is so thick that the knife breaks.
He's as cold as ice.
How many torches?
Willing to sacrifice.
There's one in between each of the tunnels.
So 2.
Ooh, is that a
So,
shoe or a snake?
2 on the far side.
Kind of both.
Well,
I go-
one's kind of
if
on the
high
left
heels
and
were
one's...
made out of snakes.
I go up, grab one, go to the other, grab the
Sweet.
other, walk over to Big, give one to Big, and I say, fire! And I light it.
I pretend to be like afraid of it, like, no, it's cool.
So you were holding a torch, and then what about the other torch?
I light my own. Fire. 16.
You light them both. What's up?
2 questions.
Yeah.
A, can I hold a torch in the hand with the stupid driftwood shield?
The stupid driftwood.
I'll allow it. That's fine.
Okay, because otherwise I was gonna say B, if I put squish away and have the torch, could I use the torch as a bludgeoning weapon?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
What kind of damage does that do?
Yeah, I'm just going to give it a D4 because it's not made for fighting, but it has chance to inflict burn.
Fuck it, I'm putting squish away.
Yeah,
All right.
I agree.
On his little belt loop there.
Yep, basically just gonna like, but I don't have the belt loop, so I'm basically just gonna put it down my pants. And it's just gonna be this giant bulge on the left-hand side, you know, just...
I want to go down the left path.
Big's not the only thing that's big around
I
here.
voice to my party.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone
Is that
know?
a squish in your pocket, or are you just happy to see someone?
I just go down the left path.
You just start walking.
Yep.
All right.
I notice Zen leaving and I follow.
Zen begins leaving towards the left path, and
I
you see
follow.
Soul following, and Big starts to follow.
I follow and I'm snuck.
Toshi begins to follow, and is snucked. So she is moving slowly. He is
Get
moving slowly.
snucked.
I imagine that he is sneaking or keeping pace quite easily because you are moving cautiously. Am I not mistaken?
Yes, you guys are.
Hey, Gusta.
All right. Who is leading?
Sorry, I had a question.
I'll lead.
Okay. What's up?
Sorry, going back to the stupid torch, you said chance to light them afire. Is there a
Yes.
specific chance, or is it just a roll that I do?
It is a roll, and I'm specifically being unspecific.
That's...
I wanted to make sure there wasn't something else I was supposed to write down.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You go down the left path. It is dark, shocking.
No, because we have torches.
Well, I mean it's dark, and then shut up.
Uh-huh.
You are lighting the left path rather well. It begins to veer very sharp left, to which it's almost a 90-degree corner.
Okay.
Like me to take the lead again, so that when somebody gets hit, it's me.
No, I'm overconfident.
Fair.
As you turn the corner, you see a very faint light coming from just the very, very far end of the tunnel. You see that the tunnel opens up into a very small chamber, and the dim light is coming from the end of a, like, I don't want to say, like, give me D20s.
14.
15 plus 3
A 4.
is 18.
Toshi, you are very easily able to tell that the light is coming from the top of a staff that you recognize to be one of the fallen shamans,
Oh.
and as the only figure that you see in this chamber.
I would warn my party, but I'm snucked.
Wait, do you mean like the staff belongs to one of the fallen people, or we actually see one of the fallen people in there?
You see a fallen shaman Toshi, he sees a fallen shaman holding a staff, and at the top of the staff is dimly lit with a magical energy.
Okay. Since I don't see this, I'm just gonna keep going.
Oh, shit.
Yep, me too.
I can't warn them, because I'm snucked.
Even if I knew what it was, I would keep going anyway.
Can I try to telepathically tell my friends what it is?
No, you're not magical.
But if I roll high enough, anything's possible.
No.
Yeah.
I win the game. Roll 20. 5% chance to win the game, just out of nowhere.
Tell you what, roll all of your dice, and if you get a natural 161.
9.
Dang it! I didn't win the game.
Okay. You guys,
I throw a mage light in there. I just chuck
She
it.
literally throws
Yeah.
a mage light.
Yes. 17 dice.
throw a mage light into the chamber. It startles the fuck out of the shaman. You literally see the shaman go,
Jesus Christ!
and since it is a smaller chamber, it lights up the stuff within the chamber. You see the shaman in full, beautiful soul light, and you see 4 little fallens that were like skirmished about the room, and you see a corpse
Ah!
at the far right-hand side of the room that the shaman is standing in front of.
Huh.
Oh no.
Is it a fresh corpse or like bones?
You cannot tell from this distance.
Right,
Oh, well, I mean, bones versus flesh, you can tell that. It is fleshy.
Oh, okay.
So it is a corpse,
It's
not,
fresh.
not a skeleton.
It's fleshy.
And and you see what appears
No
to be
flesh.
a small.
Into it, damn it.
You see what seems to be a small weapon rack as well near the corpse.
Does everybody else see this, or is it just me?
Stop dying.
Whoa.
You all right, Jimmy?
That was some coughing there.
Well, you just got over a pretty
everyone
bad
sees
cough
this
disease.
because
but I
the
feel better
light
now.
is very good at doing its job.
David and I gave each other colds. It was really cute. Not.
You alert the room, so they're very aware of everyone with the exception of Toshi.
I already knew. Thanks.
All right.
It is a ranged battle, and you guys are still kind of single file-ish within the tunnel approaching
Cool.
the chamber.
I would like to move into position. I want to be over by the shaman man.
I look too big and I
You
go, do
advance.
your thing.
Yes.
Excellent.
Well, sneaked.
You sneak over.
Oh no, I rolled a 3 plus 3.
Your original sneak roll was much higher. You don't
I
have
don't
to
know
roll
why I
on
rolled
the
again.
side.
I just like rolling.
Well, you're rolling to basically
You see
finalize
me
that you're like,
rolling.
yes, you're advancing.
Yes.
So that's
okay.
A D20.
Good.
This is ranged combat. So, Zen, go ahead.
I cast motherfucking ice.
Is that a different variant?
On
The big guy.
the big guy.
Yeah. 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 6 is 13.
You deal 13 damage to the fallen shaman, and it's pissed.
Good.
It
I really
screams
thought- I
out
really
in
was
rage.
Like, are you about to say it's dead?
No. It screams out in rage. It goes like.
You're pretty close.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot he's doing the sound effects. It's his game.
The 4 fallen start running forward towards the tunnel that you guys are coming out of.
Oh no.
Big, would you like to advance?
I would absolutely like to advance. Are any of the 4 fallen charging at us within charge range?
Yes, but the charge attack will not happen now because Soul has a ranged turn.
Oh,
Okay, well,
shit.
that's what I intend to do, just FYI.
Okay.
Well, they aren't affected by my divine presence, obviously, because they are not undead. So, I'm just gonna. Actually, I'm gonna put a barrier on our tank.
Is barrier magical energy?
Yeah,
Yes.
it protects from magic.
Even I knew that.
Brassy ass.
No, you don't.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Take that back. That is a. I do lose mana for that, right?
Mana burn.
Actually, I just realized that's a sustainability, so it technically doesn't need a casting roll.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
So you put barrier on big, but you do also take the mana for it.
Okay.
And it's sustained, so it keeps active.
Yeah.
Katie, what does barrier do again? Sorry.
It blocks magic damage equal to half of the caster's magic. So that's I have 7, so that's 4. Yeah. So you have a shield of 4.
So I have a 4-point shield against magic.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that means if he gets hit with magic, he's
Yes.
just literally just minus
Taking
4.
4 less, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Excellent. That is a sustained action, which is a minor action.
Oh shit.
So what else would you like to do?
Then I would like to go ahead and zap the shaman himself.
All right.
The shaman himself.
He's zapped for 7 damage.
You deal 7 damage to the shaman, and he begins kneeling like he's in critical condition.
Oh shit.
Nice.
I look at my hands, I'm like, wow.
I'm amazing. The 4 fallen start charging, and they charge right past Toshi, who is advancing towards the shaman. Big. You're able to charge.
Cool. Are they all like converging into the same general vicinity?
It's just so. I just imagine like. Bzz, 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 ah! No, like the.
Do you remember those fools in that one Spyro the Dragon level that would do that? They'd be like, wah! And they'd run at you and then they'd run off the cliff. If you let them.
Big, you can go ahead and roll for charge.
Is there any of them that is
That was
farther
Dr.
ahead than
Shen,
the race?
unless anyone gave a shit.
Farther ahead, yes.
Then that is the one I would like to go for.
Excellent.
Huh. Yeah, motherfucker. That is a 19.
You beam the shit out of one of the fallen. You're going to roll damage. It's a D4, remember.
Ah, thank you.
I'm waiting for him to just pick one up and hit them with them.
That is 2 plus.
Just
my
hold
strength.
one and we'll beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
It's a total of 8 damage. Jefe.
Hefe.
You deal 8 damage.
It sounds like Jeff, but it means boss.
Hefrey.
You deal 8 damage, and the embers from the torch also just kind of fall off and
the
burn the
embers.
face of the fallen that you just hit in the head with your 19. So give me another D4.
Fuck yeah.
Give me another
That's
D4.
4.
I see it.
So it does 4 burning damage to its
Say,
face,
say.
which kills it.
Wow.
Yes.
The embers that were lighting your torch are no longer there, so your torch is now unlit.
I use a minor action to drop it and pull out Squish.
Yes,
I do so.
you now have Squish.
Good.
In critical condition, the shaman would have attacked before Big, but you knocked him into critical. The shaman cast a firebolt
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
at Big.
Who has the barrier?
Hell
Not.
yeah.
Thanks to our healer.
I got you, man.
It does 6 burning damage to you.
It does 2 burning damage to me.
Blood up. However, do note that when you take your burn damage after your next turn, it will be the full 6.
Oh no.
Actually, no, it won't,
Okay.
because barrier is sustained. I'm dumb. So it's
Oh, you
know your own rules,
Yeah.
Jeff.
yeah. So it's gonna do 2 and then 2 again. Yeah.
Cool.
So she effectively blocked 8 damage from being dealt to you with that.
I got you.
The shaman notices how little it affects you, and it seems thoroughly perturbed.
Oh wait.
It is now the fallen phase.
Hey, I didn't get a turn.
I know you're moving into position towards the shaman.
Kind of sucks to be an assassin character.
Sometimes
worry,
it
Dave.
does.
It's
Sometimes
awesome.
it does, and sometimes it is great.
It's
I
cool
remember-
and calculated like my character.
I remember playing Eli and it was amazing.
Because you were
Eli.
broken as fuck.
You just gotta be patient.
Hey,
Just gotta be
assassins are still broken-ish, admittedly.
You know, you're broken
three
too. Your
fallens,
entire village.
who would have
gets
guessed, they
eaten
all
by
attack
a
Big
demon.
because they are very afraid of this giant thing in front of them. I'm rolling well, except for that last one. Last one misses you, but you are dealt, or you're attacked twice.
And I take metric fuck tons of damage.
Oh man, yeah. For a total of 9.
Oh dear.
This went stabby for bunches of damage.
Not poison.
Not poison, just knives.
Darn, I'm only at 25 out of 37.
Neither does.
And let's see here. You've been taking a lot of hits. That was pretty average. Trevor, do me a favor and roll a d20.
Yes, sir. Any kind of bonuses?
No.
14.
14?
Yes.
Okay, you're good. Your shield
It's
does
so
not
close
break.
to a nat 20.
Your shield does not break.
Oh, cool.
Nor does your spirit.
Yeah.
The last one that attacked
And
and
your
missed you,
axe.
his
And my
knife
bow.
glanced off of your wooden shield.
How much?
Let's see here.
It's Toshi's turn, yeah?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that dude used firebolt and he's still really fucked up. So yeah, it's gonna be player phase and you have initiative. You're near the shaman.
I'm gonna backstab his ass
Yeah.
with an 18
Probably die.
plus stuff.
Yeah, that's also a really high roll. So you can describe to me how you kill him if you'd like.
Ooh.
You.
I'll stab him in the back of his neck. And like outward.
All right. You put your knife very easily through the back of his neck, and it glides out like butter because he's in such a critical state. He almost doesn't even defend himself from it because he just feels it's inevitable,
Oh my
Damn.
god!
and he dies.
Mr. Anderson.
That's rough.
This
You know,
is my world,
It
Mr.
took
Anderson!
me so many years to be able to actually say the word inevitable.
Inevitable.
Inconceivable!
That one I'm still
I'm
trying.
gonna think the clerk
The
is-
light at the end of the shaman's staff snuffs out as it dies.
Snuff out
But we still have torches. At least the owls are still around.
At least the
So I have a minor action then.
Yep.
What's
Yes,
the
you do.
corpse doing? Is it just corpsing or is
it's
there
corpsing.
weird stuff happening?
There's no weird stuff happening to it.
Should I try to kill it?
Corpse is going corpse.
You can inspect the corpse. Give me a d20 right now if you'd like.
I don't have anything that could like kill the dead again. 11 plus
And you're inspecting
3.
the corpse in the room, not the corpse of the fallen that you just killed, right?
You know, that corpse that's on the ground.
The corpse that was there. Okay.
Yeah.
The corpse that was there before.
What the fuck he's doing with
You recognize,
Uh-oh.
surprisingly recognize because it is thoroughly muddy or dirty, that it is very tattered sisterhood clothing.
it?
Damn.
And you assume that it's probably the body of one of these scouts that came here.
Okay. I'll leave it alone.
Um,
Am I close enough to any of the other fallen to like smack him around?
No.
Bummer. I sneak again.
Well, you can't activate sneak right now, but next time.
I'm gonna search the girl's body to see if there's anything on her I can take so I can bring it back to the camp later as like a respect token.
I think that is an
Thing.
excellent thing to do after the battle.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I still think
You were
so.
also nowhere near the corpse right now.
Dang it.
You were at the
I just want to
Don't
make
let me
sure
forget.
that he
Don't
wasn't
let
doing
me
any
forget.
funny business with it.
Don't let me forget.
No funny
I wanna do that.
business.
Don't let me forget.
I won't.
Because I'm going to forget. Here, I'll write.
corpse is gonna corpse.
Don't forget.
Oh my god.
Don't forget, never forget.
Ice is more effective when casted in a juicy soprano. Ice. Okay. Oh, so I lost my train of thought. It's still player's phase, so Big, you're up, buddy.
Oh, I'm gonna smack a bitch, surprising everyone. I know.
Wow.
3 targets?
Right?
Smack a
Uh,
bitch.
They're all at full
Are
health.
any of them wounded?
No.
Nope.
Then I want one of the ones who shanked me.
2 of them.
Yeah, there were 2 of them. So one of them. Okay, go ahead.
Get one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Nope. That's a natural 1.
Damn.
Squish glides right over the head of the one that was closest to you.
It's okay,
Went from
big.
Squish to
We all do
swish.
that.
Yep. Squish to swish. Nice.
Thank you.
Zen.
I see my friend fail miserably, and I'm just like, oh, dude. Ice. 14.
Your 14 is successful.
5 plus 2 is 7 plus 6 is 13. Ice.
It dies.
Yay.
I then look as a minor action. I look over at Big and go, see.
Such a prick. Soul. There are 2 fallen left.
And they're both doing physical damage currently. Am I correct?
Yes, and they're also full health.
Where's your health at, Big?
I am at 25 out of 37. I am.
Oh yeah,
just fine.
take 2 more burn damage because you just went.
Thank you. I forgot. Make that 23 out of 37. Still doing just fine.
I'm gonna throw a mage armor on him. Is that a failure?
It could be. It depends on your abilities.
I never put
Not
one
your
in.
stats, your abilities. Do you have
Oh.
improved spellcasting at all?
No.
That is going to be unsuccessful.
Fuck.
That's
Sorry,
alright.
babe.
I'm gonna be cool.
But that one doesn't take away my mana, does it? Because it's not a 1?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. I don't know why I always forget.
You also have a
So
holy
it's
short
like
staff,
one.
which if it was a healing one, like a support one, then that wouldn't have fizzled
Ah.
because you get that 5%.
I have a holy one, but that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Wait, do I, or is it healing? Yeah, holy.
Holy would be for offensive
Hmm.
holy spells.
So get banish. I'm kidding. Don't get banished.
Sad. Wah wah.
Womp womp.
It's enemy phase, yes.
Yeah.
The 2 fallen suddenly look at Zen and they go, we should probably attack that guy.
As a minor action, I cock an eyebrow.
And stare at the camera.
Miss. These fallen are just. What's your defense?
7.
Okay, yeah, fuck you, man. They both are like, oh, there's a mage, and they like shakingly like swipe their knives at him, like get away, and they both miss.
Can I say that I block with my wand?
Sure.
I have a buckler. I'm just gonna be all like, psh, psh. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
The fallen look petrified, actually, and
They don't flee. They don't flee.
they scream Rakanishu, and they do not flee. Toshi.
Huh?
Toshi, it is your turn.
Oh. I would like to sneak.
You activate sneak.
9 plus
9.
3.
Okay.
And I move into position.
Excellent. You move into position of the fallen, but you're not able to attack this turn.
Weak.
Shut up.
Big.
Big.
Shut up.
Shop.
Shot.
Shut up.
Oh my
You
god.
guys are feeling it. I'm gonna try and go for a cold shot right under the crown of a fallen head.
Ooh.
All right.
Fuck. 11 minus 5 for a cold shot is a what? 6?
Who says it's -5? Whore.
Fair. For some reason, it really did. I don't know where I got that.
Okay. Well, despite your very mediocre roll and your minus, which I'm not disclosing, you strike it in the shoulder with squish, and you do regular damage.
Alright, so that would be 11 damage.
You do 11. The fallen is genuinely effed up. Its collarbone breaks and like slides into its lung, and it's like,
Ew.
Ouch.
That's epic.
There's another one full health, right?
yes.
I iced that one. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save MP. I zapped the one just to finish it off.
Okay. It dies.
Okay. Full
Soul.
health one. Go. Soul. Attack.
Yay.
You wish you could use banish, but it's not undead.
I know. It's probably not even lower than me anyway, even if it was undead.
I'm like level 4, but I suck.
I'm just going to... I mean, at this point, it's just one left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to heal Mr. Big Man.
Heal the Mr. Big Man.
Mr. Big Man.
Oh wait, that's me.
That also fails.
Never mind. I failed every single rule.
Both
job.
suck today.
The fallen seems genuinely surprised it's able to go again, and attacks Zen one more time. and misses.
Oh my goodness.
It is petrified of how powerful
Okay.
you guys are and begins running.
Can we just have me and Soul zap it and kill it, please?
Yeah.
Okay, Soul, roll with me. 1, 2, 3. It
You're-
dies.
I like how I get an 18
yeah.
for a spell that never
Yeah,
fails.
yeah.
I got 12, so 12 plus 18 is
yeah.
30, so we deal 30 damage.
Cool. Your planned team attack double zap brings it down.
Team
and
attack double zap.
Yeah, you hear a very satisfying as the fall
Thud.
hits the ground of the cavern.
Little echo to it.
So there is 4 fallen and a fallen shaman.
I go to the staff.
Okay, you guys gain 170 experience points for this battle.
We are once again 20 experience points from leveling.
Son of a bitch.
I'm 200 away from leveling.
You said 100? 100. Yeah.
20 points away.
Wow.
Wait, I'm at 910. You have more than me.
I have 980.
Why do you have so much?
We should all be at 980.
Loot.
I must have done something wrong.
You go to the staff of the fallen shaman, and upon inspecting it, you realize that the staff is extremely shoddy and
They
does
did the same
not
thing.
do a good job at being a
staff.
catalyst for magic. It was
Oh.
almost as if it was his walking stick. And then, upon further
That's
inspection,
good
you
for us.
realize that there's just a demonic link to it.
Ew.
So
Its power is through something else. Is that what you mean?
you don't know,
Nothing like a
but
divine
you
walking stick.
do know that it would not benefit you in any way.
With
that
my
you-
past, can I try to recognize this demonic link? A 10.
You've never seen it before.
Damn it.
Focus. Is there a focus crystal at the end? That's what was lighting.
It was just a magical light, like a mage light.
So there's no crystal at the end.
There's no crystal.
I'm gonna zap it then and destroy it as a catalyst.
Okay.
19 if it matters.
You blow up the staff and it splinters everywhere. What's up?
I'd like to go to the weapon rack, but I don't want to cut off everybody else. I just wanted to
I'm done.
say.
I'm done.
Okay. The fallen shaman also had a crude short sword on it.
I will not take it.
The fallen also, you have 4 more crude knives.
I will take none of
You're
it.
going to have a collection of crude knives in no time. If anyone wants to take them, write them down. If you don't write it down, you don't have it.
I already
I'll
have
put
3 of
I'll
them.
put the sword in my inventory.
I already have a crude short sword on my belt. I just realized.
So you have a crude short sword in your inventory. Toshi,
Yes.
was there anything you wanted to do? Technically, you are the closest to the corpse and the weapon rack, so I should give you first permission.
You should. Is there any gold about?
None that is immediately visible.
May I use my gold senses?
Are they tingling?
She is a Skaven, so she could look for shinies.
It's very
You
true.
look for shiny.
Shiny!
Yes. You are very aware that there's a severe lack of shinies in this room.
Oh.
Oh, roll 16.
Yes.
May I go to the corpse?
Plus 3.
Yes.
Oh, what
You can
kind
go
of
to the
weapons?
corpse, and Big can go to the weapon rack. We're going to do the weapon rack first, okay?
Go for it.
Yeah, I get
Oh
first
my
pick
God.
of the weapon rack.
This
Man.
is such a waste of time.
You go to the weapon rack and see a hunter's bow on it. Very similar to the bows that the mercenaries
And
use.
my bow.
I pick it up and hold it out to Toshi.
Can you open the door? It's your boyfriend. There might be a top lock too.
Hi.
What up?
Grab stuff off it, Trevor. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Right. Well, so far there's only been a bow on there
String
that I
bow,
can't
string.
use.
I don't want a bow. Thank you, though.
And
Well, you're the only one that can use it properly, so
You
You know
have
what?
What?
I want the bow.
okay.
Yeah, satyrs
all right.
look pretty cool with a bow, you know?
You find a
Anything
hunter's
else on the
bow.
weapons
It is it's the same as basically a short bow, and that is it's a
1d4.
1d6
Oh, 6.
ranged weapon. However, it does increase your attack rolls
Yeah?
with it. Yes,
How much?
it's not identified. So yeah, it's +2. I can just go ahead and tell you that.
Okay. Alright.
Nothing else on the rack?
Yes.
That's a nice rack.
She got it. That's right.
Got him.
Got him.
Well, 50 on a D100 and 7 on a 2D6. How horribly mediocre.
Mediocre.
It's a good word.
Let's see here. If I had to pick 3, you find a light mace.
Oh, neat. Oh, yeah. You would like a mace now, wouldn't you, Big?
Mace.
Window.
I have to look up the stats real quick. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but dun.
I see a light mace on here, Brett.
Okay, the light mace is a main hand weapon. It is 2d4.
Oh yeah, I still want that.
He so wants that.
Squish is going onto the belt, and the light mace is getting equipped.
Are you gonna name it?
Yeah, you gonna name it?
We're going to
Extra
see how
squish.
it performs first. If it is deserving of
It
a
must
name.
earn its name.
I
Huh.
call it Bash.
Bash, Bandicoot.
Big
Bash
bash.
Bandicoot.
That is all that is on the weapon rack.
So open for a shield, a light mace is a good way to go, though.
Squish and squash.
Okay, you go up to the corpse.
Alright, I light a mage light so it's easier to see near it.
Excellent.
And then I search the body for any trinkets that I can give to whatever her name is back at camp.
Cashew?
Cashew. A 3!
Terrific. You loot the mercenary. It is the mercenary that I described earlier to Toshi when she examined it. It's all muddy, and the body is very much broken. You see basically like broken limbs and several gashes, like very, very deep gashes. So it is
Katie.
likely that she bled out.
Kenny.
Heal her.
Heal.
Oh, shit!
Jesus. Like,
Shit!
She is very dead.
heal her anyway. He could be lying.
No, you might be right. Let's carry the body back.
Thank you. Thank you.
I look at Big and I'm like, you don't think you'd be able to carry this body back with us, do you?
Weird.
Boo.
Just wait. I'm gonna do the thing where I text you so you can interpret what I say. Because I'm literally just gonna look at it, make a face, and say, "Big." And 1 sec, sorry, phone's loading because piece of shit.
While he's doing that, I can tell you what the mercenary had.
Okay.
So, you imagine that the hunter's bow on the rack was hers.
Oh, okay.
All of the arrows, however, are broken,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
they are useless.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we don't really count for arrows in this game anyway,
That too. I'm just saying, like,
theme-wise.
theme-wise, yeah,
Okay.
thematically speaking. She was wearing padded armor,
Mm-hmm.
but it's all dirty. So, I mean, you'll get the bonus for it, but just note that your character looks homeless.
Yeah.
Wow. Alrighty then.
And along with the padded armor, you find a length. You find a find a length of a 20-foot rope.
Ropey. Oh no.
It's an escape rope.
Ropey
Yeah.
is.
A grappling hook.
Oh,
Fuck, it's Zelda now.
you might want that.
Ropey is 40 feet. I
Ropey
don't
and
need
grappling.
a 20 feet rope.
Ropey and grapping. Yes.
You should put it in
I
your-
think the padded armor should go to me or Big.
And you find a very small rolled up scroll.
Can I have a grappling hook, y'all?
Go for it.
Yes.
Okay. Grappy.
I will loot
Mixed
the scroll and try to sense what kind of magic comes from it.
It's like, it's not even magical. It's just like
17.
somebody's letter. It's like, magic sense.
Where is it? Oh, it just rolls open.
I
just
open
has
it, I'm
text.
like, I love you. The fuck?
Oops.
It's love
And
magic.
tax form.
Grappling.
Do I know what it is?
It's a rope
Yes.
with a grappling hook?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 20-foot rope and grappling hook.
Grappy.
You unroll the scroll, and it is very clearly just orders from Kasia
Oh.
to basically scout the den near the encampment
Oh, okay.
and to report back. Blah blah blah.
That's unhappy.
I asked you kind of solemnly, like, can I see that?
I say yes, and I hand it over.
Hey, look at it.
Basically, scout's orders.
And then I correct the name and write cashew. And give it back.
I get a little frustrated because I realize there's only one body here, and there's orders here. So I wonder if this person was sent out alone, which is surprising. But oh well. I will let them know that that was a bad idea and that she probably shouldn't send people out here alone anymore.
No.
And then I turn to Big in response to him and I say, I know it's gross, but do it anyway, please. I would greatly appreciate this, Big.
Rip off a chunk of clothing off of something and like wrap it up and just kind of
Drag it. Big
Thank
do
you.
anything
like
for
it's a
pretty
fucking
lady.
sack of potatoes just right on my shoulder. Just
Should we Rochambeau for the padded armor?
no, you just take it.
Do you have armor?
Nope.
He has a thick ass
I do
skin.
have 37 HP though. I'm good for now.
There
Okay.
is skin
And I'm not
thickness.
gonna lie, I almost want to get down to half because I have that ability where if I am less than half, then I get crazy fucking strong.
Okay.
And it hasn't happened yet.
Okay. I can't wear the cape and padded armor at the same time, yeah? In your game?
You would get the bonus of one of them, and the cape would be aesthetic.
Right, okay. So I'm going to do that. Except padded armor, can I wear it just on my naked chest, but my goat legs be bare?
That's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Alright.
Padded armor is plus 4 HP, so I imagine that you will take the plus 4 HP bonus and have the cape as an aesthetic.
I'll get the bonus from the armor and have the cape be aesthetic, yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy,
Yes.
I love how we were like discussing who should get it, as if the same thing of armor would fit both your tiny saber.
I know.
It's like that movie, The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
We're totally a sisterhood. Oh my god.
I love that
I like
movie
those
so much.
books. Oh no.
I
Trevor
never-
doesn't think the pants will fit on us. But they will.
Trevor, they will
But
fit
they
you, trust me.
You slump the mercenary's lifeless body over your shoulder, and you're just like,
I can't even.
smelly.
Smells bad.
Yeah.
I can't even.
We can tell how old might it be?
Like a day?
Give me D20s.
10 plus 3.
9.
You imagine more than a day.
Oh, okay. I guess
but you
it
do
would
not
smell
know
kind of bad.
exactly.
You do not know.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Idiots, then you know the interpretation.
Also, this cavern has 2 very, very small tunnels leading in the same direction that you guys were going originally, so you're basically traveling through this room.
I try to reach up and
There's
squeeze your nose.
2 very small, like, outcroppings. It would be more accurate because you can, with the light in this room, you can actually see what's in the others.
Big fit in those tunnels?
No, but they are very short. Like, you can actually see the entire,
Oh.
as if it's more just like an extension of this room, basically. And upon further inspection, you see one is just kind of there's nothing of interest, and the other one has a small footlocker at the end of it that is
Footlocker?
hiding behind like a small boulder. at
Is
the
it a
end of
lady
the outcropping.
footlocker or just a footlocker?
It's a men's footlocker.
Oh,
It's a men's footlocker.
God.
I look at Toshi and I gesture like,
All yours, yo.
That doesn't make Toshi want to do anything. But, for the sake of the party,
but it came out as big.
Big
I'll go check and see what it is.
is a footlocker.
What the fuck is a footlocker? Alright.
It's like a lesser quality chest.
Okay, I'll go see what's
One
in
that
it.
normally sits at the edge of the
God.
bed.
Jesus,
It
why are
is.
you getting
It
defensive?
is small.
I'm not.
It's like a small chest.
Can I open it?
Yes, you can.
15. Hope
You
it's not a trap. Oh.
You explode, you're dead.
technically you said, "Can I open it?" And you rolled, and I said yes.
Uh-oh. Does that mean it is a trap?
No.
I open
Yes.
it with a 3.
Thank you. You open it. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Technicality.
What? Don't be sorry.
Luckily, it was not trapped or locked.
Oh my god.
You open it. The contents are 2 scrolls and 50 gold pieces.
Cool. I do not share that with the party. No, I'm just kidding. I do. Someone do the math.
It'd be 12 each with 2 left
Have
over.
some golds.
I take money.
I give the 2 extra
Well,
ones to
the rest.
Katie. She did not hit me or annoy me.
Thank you.
Okay. You're a very nice thief.
Oh,
or
thank you. And
assassin.
I take the scrolls too. I don't know what they are though.
Yes.
What are they?
You examine the scrolls. You recognize one as being a scroll of identity that the party already has.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh.
now you have 2 scrolls of identity.
Cool.
And then the other scroll is unbeknownst to you because you are not magical.
Oh.
I
Hey,
will-
what is this?
I try to sense it for
This
you.
scroll that's not the scroll of identity scroll. What is this?
9 plus 7.
You assess the scroll and see that it is a scroll of lightning.
Ooh.
Cool, do you want it?
Sure, I'll take. Well,
Yeah.
actually.
I already have lightning as a spell.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll take it then.
Scroll of lightning goes to my pal.
That's the one element I
Thank
haven't
you.
used.
Actually, I'm gonna put that on my desk.
Does
The next
scroll
one we
tell
see him
me
just
my
like-
identity?
Lightning.
Why not?
Oh, it's a 1d10.
All right, cool. Can I take the footlocker with me too?
If you wish, it's rather small. It's about a little larger than a bread box.
Cool, I take it. A bread box.
A bread
Can I use it to throw it at people, Jenny?
No. Yes, you can.
It's like I'm looking around at some point, something throw, and you just nonchalantly hold it up, and I'm like,
Don't hit me again with your large body. Okay.
That is it for this this path.
Sounds good.
I make my way back to the main chamber.
Hmm.
I go home and I go to bed.
As
I wait in the main chamber as Big drops off the dead body.
I was about to
outside.
say, we should probably drop the body off, and then we can continue.
Yeah, I agree. Let's take care of that before we end for the night.
question. How the fuck we gonna get back up that hill?
Climbing it.
Well, if worse comes to worse, I'll bring back a trinket instead.
Just leave it at the bottom of the slope then.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, yeah. Just throw it up there.
Exactly.
Actually, you know
Sit
what?
at the base, like Tommy said, and carry that later.
Okay, so illustrate this for me. That slope, it's sharp enough to be basically like we have to climb it, or is it just like a precarious walk?
It's a precarious walk. The thing that made it precarious, you guys were going downhill and it was muddy.
It was slippery.
So it
Oh,
was
yeah.
very slippery.
So, can I see evidence of people, like, of the soldiers maybe having, like, tried to escape and
There are
failed?
so many tracks.
It's not able to see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Cool.
And I imagine that big slipping down it would cover most of them.
True.
That's
It's just
fair.
a double wide set of cheeks going straight down.
No, thank you.
Get a little sticker on the lower back that says wide load.
You guys make it back to the main chamber without any issues.
Yay!
And yeah, I'm just gonna be fair. You guys make it to the slope, the muddy slope, because I did roll.
Cool. What's up, Muddy Slope?
Muddy slope taunts you.
So what do you guys think? Put the corpse outside or just leave it here for now?
I would just leave it there.
Let's leave
Yeah.
it here for now.
Leave it here for now then.
Yeah.
You drop off the corpse at the bottom of the muddy slope.
Sorry, Corp.
Do we want to go down one more path, or do we want to call it?
It's up to you guys.
would like to stop here.
I will say I'm supposed to be at work early again tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm supposed to be at work
the hurt.
regularly.
Huh?
I have to be at
You're
work
right.
in an hour and a half.
Well,
Rough.
I don't
man.
work tomorrow.
It's
okay.
rough, man. That's rough, buddy.
I do. I work with Dan. You don't work with me.
Who's Dan?
Dan the man.
Dan the man.
Duh.
By the way, that was super funny on Trevor's status. Was it Jeff? Was it Jeff?
And the bird picture.
I almost wanted to just comment on the beer like, it wasn't fucking Jeff!
I really wanted Jeff to comment also, was it me?
What the hell? I didn't even get that at first. Like, what?
It's just
I couldn't see
funny.
the connection.
It's just funny. That's something Jeff would do, maybe.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess we are ending session here tonight. The end of episode 3 with the dramatic conclusion of a dead mercenary.
Revenge.
We're going to level up next time.
Another 20 points away, ironically. And there are
or 90 for some people.
2 more paths to explore coming out of the main chamber. And see you all next time. I don't believe that there's any more planned breaks in our streaming, so
No.
yeah, every Monday at 8, guys. Catch us next week for episode 4, and 3, 2, 1. Bye! Yay! Like, comment, and follow, and
Subscribe!
Donate.
I got a Patreon.
future level up.
Even one dime could help us. Fun snacks.
All right.
Mm-hmm.